How's it going, everyone? Just getting set up here. Let me know if you can hear me in chat before we get started. Alright, cool. We got a few people saying that we are good to go. Awesome. Let me switch on over to streaming. It looks like it's a little bit slow on the back end, because all of a sudden, all three of you, Aiden, Alan, and Sumo, right away, literally came right in, basically. So I think we're running a little bit slow, interestingly. I kind of want to see what's going on here. So, audio stream bit is lower than the recommended rate. We recommend... Oh, wait. Let's see. Okay, hopefully we look okay and everything. We'll kind of have to keep watching the stream settings and everything. If you guys notice anything awkward with the stream, let me know. I'll try to figure it out on the either the back end or right away. We'll have to see kind of what the situation is. But hopefully you guys are doing well. Welcome to the live stream here. So we have Aiden so far, we have Alan, we have Sumo. Probably a few people are in chat too that I haven't addressed yet, and with that I do apologize. But today we're going to do something a little bit different, a little bit interesting. So, usually with these I do builds and everything like that. And of course I've been kind of thinking, maybe we want to do a build over near the mosh pit. Maybe we want to do, I know there was a suggestion from, I'm sorry, I can't remember who specifically it was, but there was a suggestion, I think from Hunter, to maybe go over to Ragnarok and do like a little build there or something. But we're going to do something a little bit different today. It is going to be base building, but we're going to work on renovating this place a little bit. So we did this in the last live stream, and since then, this has become kind of the permanent home. I really do like this spot, and I want to see, well, we kind of need to start building it up and everything. We need to get ourselves a fabricator in here. We need to kind of work on these windows and everything. We need to get a little bit of glass in here and everything. There is going to be a little bit of a spoiler from what tomorrow's episode is. Tomorrow's episode that you guys will be seeing is utility tames, and unfortunately I do need the utility tames in this live stream in order to do everything that I want to do. So you guys are seeing the dinos early. It is what it is. But yeah, so on top of that, I want to get windows in here. I want to work on maybe getting a fabricator in here. We'll kind of look at our level and we'll see what else we can kind of work with. But probably, I'm thinking like maybe a fabricator in this corner. We're not at the level of chem bench and stuff yet, but I think eventually, once we're able to do a chem bench and stuff, they'll be kind of situated in this back corner here, possibly. On top of that, too, based on the area that we're in, I really want to start working on a bit of a kibble farm. So, in order to work on the kibble farm, we need to kind of get crops going. So I'm not sure if we want to do something in the crops department over on that side, or possibly just a little greenhouse right here, which is why we need the utility tames, because we do need crystal. Ankies are the best in order to get crystal and stuff, but let's throw out the utility tames. I know you guys will be seeing this tomorrow too, but while we're here, while we're in the live stream, let's kind of get this set up. So this is the Anki we ended up with. It's a 140 Anki. You guys will see why I went for 140 and lower in tomorrow's episode, but this female has 5320 in health, 595 stam, 395 in weight, and 339 melee. And the reason I went for the 3 specific utility tames is because during the Christmas event, we ended up having the Anki saddle. We ended up getting all the saddles and everything from Raptor Claws. So we ended up getting an Anki. We also ended up getting a Mammoth right here. 135 Mammoth ended up losing a level somehow. I'm not entirely sure how it's possible, but it is what it is. This one is 201. This one has a 149 Mammoth saddle, 6460 in health, 1353 stam, 800 in weight, and 243 melee. And then to wrap it all up, we ended up also getting a Doedicurus. And this Doedicurus, we ended up getting a blueprint of this saddle, and I went ahead in between episodes to actually get it. It's an 80.5 armor saddle. This guy is looking at 53, 55 in health, 1140 stam, 360 weight, and 304 melee. And the reason why I didn't end up going for, like, mated pairs and stuff like that is because when we're going for mated pairs, I want to get the best of the best, and in order to get best of the best without losing any levels, we need kibble. So we kind of need to go throughout this whole line, which today, that's why I want to build up the kibble farm. I want to get crops going. We already have Deinonychus, so when it comes to the actual eggs for the kibble, we're all good to go already. We can make the best kibble possible. So we're going to do a greenhouse today. We may even go out and do a little taming in the form of bees. Bees are not my favorite, but it is what it is. We do need the honey in order to look at the higher tiers of kibble and stuff. And I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest when it comes to knowing the kibbles and exactly what you need and stuff like that. So that's why today's going to be all about the building process and everything like that. We're not necessarily going to be making kibble today. We're just getting everything. We're putting in the work, essentially, to get us to eventually using kibble in this series. So, that being said, let's kind of figure out where we want to do everything. Now, I want to do a greenhouse. I don't want to do a big greenhouse. I want this to be a really small thing, but I don't know. Yeah, so Aiden is saying, I feel like making a greenhouse in the area on the other side of the bridge, so over there, would look really good. And I kind of agree with that, too. The only thing I'm worried, maybe not worried, but I'm wondering, and maybe a little bit of worry, too, is as we make our way across this bridge, close the door, make our way across the bridge here, I'm wondering if we need to put, oh god, I'm wondering, there we go, I'm wondering if we need to put walls up or anything, or can we just keep this exposed? I haven't seen anything come along here, like any bad dinos, carnos, raptors, stuff like that. But at the same time, do we really want to risk it? I don't know, you know, but I really don't want to put walls up. That's kind of the reason why I wanted the base here, is because we don't necessarily need walls. I'm not a fan of putting the walls up and everything. So maybe what we'll do is we'll make a little greenhouse right here. This is kind of what I was thinking to begin with. This would be kind of overlooking the greenhouse. This would be the view. I really like this. And we can work on piping and everything down to the water right below us. So I think that's a good shout. I think that's what we're going to start out by doing today, is at least getting the stone foundations and building up this greenhouse. And then we'll go out and get, speaking of which, let's actually look at our engrams right now, because I think it's level 36. Yes, 36 is large crop plot. Now, some people like to get the small ones, medium ones, and work themselves up to the large eventually. I'm just going straight for large. I personally just prefer using the large ones to begin with, so that's what we're going to be using. And for shits and giggles, we're going to get ourselves the beer barrel too. We're not going to do anything with this today. We might as well do the tree sap too. We may not be doing anything with either of these today, but I do like having them just in case eventually if we do want to do something with it. So, that being said, let's get some of our utility tames out here in the form of the Doedicurus for the stone and the mammoth for the wood. There we go. And let's get to work. Let's get started here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We have a couple of people stopping on in. Oh god, I forget with the mammoth, you end up breaking everything if you run into it, so I gotta be careful with that. But we're going to gather up as much resources as we can here. Again, with the utility tames, this is just going to make life so much easier. Honestly, if we had, in the last live stream, it took us like 3 hours to build up that base over there. If we had utility tames, I can guarantee it would have probably still taken 3 hours, but we probably would have done everything that we're doing in today's live stream in the last one, basically. But yeah, so we got a lot of people coming on in. We also have Shadowmane here. We have Yakabel, if I'm saying that right. And then we also have Tyler. Hopefully all three of you are doing well. It's going to take a little bit for this mammoth to get on over, just because the amount of berries it ended up harvesting. So let's chuck a lot of that out. Oh, we do need the seeds. Ah, shoot. I think I dropped the seed. That's fine. No big deal. No big deal. We'll get it eventually. We're not really too worried about it right now. Eventually, we'll bring the Equus out here, and we'll get all that. But we have the wood. We have the thatch needed for at least the beginning of this. Oh, all right, there we go. Let's get the Doedicurus out here. Let's start getting a little bit of the stone. I don't think it's necessarily wasting the engram points for those right now, because I think I am going to be getting that stuff eventually. Maybe not right this second. We're going to turn back around, because eventually, yeah, this is already pretty encumbered here. But we'll see. But we'll see kind of how this all ends up going. But yeah, Shadowmane, no problem for the shout-out in the last episode. Yeah, no, it ended up helping. I know you've been saying for a while to use the Griffin and everything on Ragnarok, and no, it turned out really well. We actually got some really good stuff. But we're going to take some thatch here. So yeah, no problem for the shout-out and everything in the last episode. That's going to encumber us. So we're going to put a couple of pieces of wood back. And then we'll throw some of this, and we're going to do... I think we're just going to make this as just a basic one. So let's go 4 to start. That'll be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We might go a little crazier with this. I don't know. We'll see. Do we have triangle foundations unlocked? We don't. All right. Let's get triangle foundations unlocked too, because I do usually with my greenhouses, I like to do kind of a hexagonal shape as opposed to just a square. So I don't know. We'll kind of unlock it for now, and maybe we'll do that, but for now we'll assume that we're just going to be doing a square one, essentially. Hey, Abby, how's it going? I'm doing well. I'm excited to see what we can get done in this episode, well, in this live stream today. We got a lot planned, though, for this one. A lot of, let's see. I think clear out your inventory first and put all the stuff in a box so it's easier to build things. That's true. I could do that. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I think we'll be okay doing it this way. Can I move? Wait, why are you guys on attacking target? Oh, that's interesting. That always seems to happen. Once in a while, you'll get this weird thing that their aggression level out of a cryo is weird. Like, it's usually passive flee, which doesn't make sense to me. But this time, it's aggressive. I don't know. All right, come on. Can I start moving yet? No, I don't think so. Nope. All right, we got 16 stone foundations, so that is way too much, but that's okay. I'm trying to, like, map it in my head how I want to do this. So we'll see. Let's put away the thatch and the wood. But yeah, if you guys are coming into the live stream seeing the utility tames here and confused, this is a bit of a spoiler for tomorrow's episode. Yeah, tomorrow's episode is a utility tames episode. We ended up getting a Doedicurus, a Mammoth, and we also ended up getting a Enki, which you guys will see tomorrow how all that went down. But anyways, we're going to do, like I said, we're going to do a little bit of the build right here. Let's go 1... I think we're actually going to do it like this for now. I have an idea. Let's do it like this. Pick up. No, that's way too close. Okay, no, that was it. That was right. That was right. That was right. All right, let's pick you up. We're going to make this very basic to start out with. Because you don't really need this huge farm or anything like that necessarily. As long as it's small like this, we'll actually be fine. So to start out with... There we go. This is how big we're going to make ours to start with, because again, it's not the end of the world. Let's go with stone stairs, and then I think what we're going to do is... I do want to make stone walls. Well, let's put the stairs down to begin with. And I still can't move. Shoot. Okay, we'll just throw everything here. I think we actually still went a little bit too close. Oh, no. Okay, I can move. Good. Okay. But we'll see how it looks in a minute here. By the way, too, guys, before I forget, obviously we are still currently in the voting process for what the next series is going to be. If you haven't voted yet, head on over to the channel page and click community and put your vote in. Basically, voting's going to end at the end of this live stream, which will be around 3 o'clock-ish. So yeah, the live stream plans to be for about 3 hours. So yeah, go ahead, make sure you get your votes in and everything, because after today, we'll declare a winner basically, and that's what's going to be the next series for the channel. Along with the ARK series, obviously. I'm going to move this back one. I actually realized it's still a little bit too close for my liking. So let's go ahead, grab a little bit of thatch. There we go. Let's get that, and go back to the dodecarus and try this again. Alright, so, gonna need a total of 3, and that's it. I think I broke the stone stairs, so we'll make another set of stairs. So, with the voting and everything, the plan is whichever one wins out of the 2, that'll be the first series to come. I originally said that I was going to do both of them right away. I'm going to kind of backtrack on that, only because I did get a comment from somebody suggesting do the first series first, and then if it does well, then bring the second one, in. So I don't know how it's going to go yet. I don't know if I'm automatically going to say, well, Minecraft took second place, so Minecraft is the winner, or we're going to do a whole new round of voting, which I think for the second game, we're going to end up doing that. I think we're just going to redo voting and stuff like that if we cross that bridge, you know? I may end up just doing the one series and then kind of figure it out from there, so I don't entirely know yet. But this specifically is going to be where our greenhouse is for right now. I think what we're going to do is, just to kind of map this out, this is going to be a large crop plot. This is going to be a large crop plot. The 2 right here are just going to be a lane for us, essentially. We're not really going to put anything here. This is just for us to be able to walk. And then it's going to be large crop plot, large crop plot. We're going to do a total of 4 for all of the berries that you can get specifically. So let's go ahead and start making the, what is it called? Stone stuff. It's not called stone stuff, but you guys know, the piping. There we go. I think we have to unlock the piping too, so yeah. In the words of Shadowmane, we are wasting a lot of these points right now, essentially. But, you know, we need to do it. It is what it is. But let's go ahead and get this going. Now, we're going to do the... we're going to do the piping a little bit differently. So how we're going to do it is, I think I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to break this, actually. And we're going to break this. For right now, because... Let's get a little bit of wood out, too. We are going to go ahead and put in a intersection, but the reason why I'm doing it this way is just so nothing is exposed on the outside. Everything is going to be pretty much, like, underneath the ground and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see and figure it out. So let's see here. So we're going to kind of pop this if I can. It was giving me the option before. There we go. We're going to kind of put this just in the middle like so. Incline, we're going to go down. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, that'll work. Maybe we'll even do a straight one. That's fine. But for now, let me first do a couple more foundations just to cover this up. And on top of that, let's first put the taps in. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think these are going to work. 1, 2, And then I'm just going to kind of click that, hoping that worked, and 4. Okay, cool. So what this will do is this will irrigate everything across the board, but at the same time, you're not going to see the actual spouts and everything, which personally, I really like having it that way. So, maybe a little more thatch, and then I should be able to make the foundation and stuff needed. So let's go ahead. Foundation, and not enough for the stairs. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's see here. Stairs, I need stone. Okay. But yeah, so obviously, when it comes to, like, the games and stuff, the idea of this series, if you guys aren't aware, is, the other series, the one that we're voting on and everything. It's called the Comeback series, or the Comeback Tour, or, I don't know, I'm gonna go along those lines, if you will. I just realized... Okay, you know what we're going to do for now? We're not going to use the incline. I'm going to make this kind of exposed for right now. I may go back later and fix it, but for now, just to kind of make sure that everything's piped up correctly, I'm just going to have everything exposed, just so I can make sure that everything's good to go. So we're going to do a couple straights here. But yeah, so the idea of the series that we're going to be... getting started with, maybe not getting started with, that's not really the right word, but coming back to, I guess getting started with too, I guess, I don't know. The idea of voting for this series is all the games that basically are in the voting were games that were on the channel before at some point, and for some reason they were canceled. Either, I think one of them, we had 2 or 3 of them that the main reason was I was just doing too much at once. And it ended up just being way too much. There was a couple of reasons why certain games just didn't work at that time. But now we're doing what's called a comeback series. So these games kind of get their second... okay, oh, it does connect. Sweet, okay. They get their second chance at a game, essentially. And that's the idea of the series being the comeback series, is all these games... Once we're on the channel, they now get a second attempt at them. So, we're down to the final round, basically, which is between Minecraft and Subnautica. And of course, guess what? I'll admit, yeah, it's not going to make everyone happy because there's so many different games to choose from on the channel, which is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. Yeah, some people are going to want certain series over others and everything, and it's not going to be the... It's not going to be the, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but at the same time... Here's how I'll put it. It's what you guys, and I'm saying you guys as a whole, not individuals, but what you guys voted on, basically. So that's what it all comes down to. So it might not be a game that's your cup of tea, but for the majority of the people, obviously, this is what's kind of voting and everything like that. Desiree, how's it going? And then where is Zaf? Good question. Here's the thing. So with Zaf... Zaf is one of the mods and everything, and I'll be honest, there's something that I need to work on more, which is better communication with her, better communication with the mods. There's a lot of days where, like, 90% of the things, I just say, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I just, like, forget to tell them. So, she may be coming today, I don't know. I actually forgot to let her know that we're doing a live stream today. Just because in my head, too, I'm like, oh, it's a Sunday. Yeah, everyone knows we do the live stream Sundays, that kind of thing, but it's, I need to get better at that, is what I'm getting at. I need to get better at making sure that they're all on the same page with me, too, basically. So, 100% my bad if Zaf doesn't show, and if Zaf, you're watching this after the fact, my bad for not letting you know about the live stream. Yeah, I'll take the L on that one, basically. So, yeah, it's a little bit different, because obviously... the channel's been here for over 3 years at this point, basically. Everything's single player, obviously I do, when it comes to the editing, when it comes to the videos, everything's me specifically, but for the community side of it, for all of that, most of that is Zaf, because again, most of it I just don't, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way, that I don't have time for it, it's just doing everything to build up the channel, there's only so many hours in a day, that kind of thing. I also work full-time job and everything, so I don't really get all the time in the world to be able to jump onto Discord and all that, which is where Zaf really shines. Like, if you guys are part of the Discord, you see she's in there every single day and stuff like that. So that is a huge, huge win. So, yeah, she's a huge, huge help for the channel. Just, obviously, I got to get out of the mindset that, yeah, it's not just me running this, basically, is what I'm getting at. So, yeah. But let me throw this all over here just so I can get a little bit more wood. So, yeah, for the year 2023, my improvement is going to be communication. Yeah, because I desperately do need to work on that a bit. So let's go ahead and also make a wooden ladder, and I'll show off why in a little bit. We're going to do this constant dropping stuff and moving around, which I think Shadowmane mentioned earlier is, you know. But, oh no, Shadowmane mentioned to put everything in a box and then kind of organize that way, which is definitely a good way to do it, but... Alright, let's see. Can I move yet? No, I cannot. Of course I can't. Can I get the mammoth? Come on. No, I can't. Shoot. Can I get the Doedicurus? Shoot. Okay. We'll drop this, we'll drop this. We'll drop a little bit of the stone. We don't necessarily need this stuff, because we can always just get it all back. It's not the end of the world, so I'll just drop it. If we keep this stuff, cool. If we don't, we don't. It's no big deal. So... the reason why I use a wooden ladder, and I've went over this a couple times, but the idea is that being on the ladder, it centers your character, essentially. So, when you're trying to make everything look nice and centered and whatever, just basically get yourself on a ladder, and like I said, it'll center the character, and it just makes everything look a little bit neater, in my opinion. But that's the first two on this side, and then we're going to do the two on this side. And we'll rinse and... oh. Let's try that again. Move the wrong stick again by mistake. There we go. Okay. Go back into orbit. And now we scooch on over, and bam. Perfect. Done. Okay, so that's our 4 crop plots, and you guys can see that it does say irrigated 600 out of 600. We'll wait a second here, 0 out of 600, but it says irrigated. There we go, 600. 600 and 600. The only thing it says, though, is greenhouse effect is currently 0. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little trip. Oh, God. Where's that bag? Oh, wait, no. Okay. Oh! For a sec... oh, God, you guys can barely see me. Okay, for a second... whoa, a little too close. For a second, guys, when I thought I dropped everything, I thought I dropped the cryopods and everything, too. Oh, my God. Like, with my dinos and everything in it, but no, they're on the mammoth. Okay, let's get Oreo out here. Let's get the Deinonychus. Let's get the rest of these guys. We will be taking the Anki for this trip, and I think we're going to start... by using the Maywing, but I think eventually it's going to be the Argent. Oh, you know what we could do? If I take the Argent with me, I can just make the greenhouse while we're there, because the Argent is a mobile smithy. Alright, but long story short, guys, that's kind of the first level of this mediocre and this brand new... I wonder if the rain irrigates it or not. That'd be kind of interesting. It probably does, but we got to get walls on this thing, essentially. So we're going to go out and get a little bit of greenhouse. Now, we could technically do stone walls first and then greenhouse on top. I don't know. I'm still debating that. I might just do greenhouse overall just so we can kind of get this little side project done. Because, oh, it's you. That's what's causing me... okay, get you out of here. I don't know why there's a stick there. That's kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, I think we're going to kind of loop around the house here. There we go. And I think we're going to go get crystal right now. Now, how much metal do I have? I feel like I have a little bit. Because like I said, maybe what we'll do is... I don't. Okay. So I don't actually have a lot of metal, and I have a little bit of crystal. So we're going to have to come back to base regardless. So let's just take the Maywing out right now. Let's get crystal. Let's bring it back. We'll also do a metal run. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's go. Where are we going to get crystal? All right, so there's Polymer Mountain. There's a little bit of crystal over here. But I'm going to use that for metal. You know what? We'll stop there first, because you know what? If we do get a lot of crystal, then we're okay. Oh, God, I can barely see. Then we'll be okay. Speaking of which, we just passed some metal there, but we're going to go over to the mountain first and then work ourselves down. Now, the downside is I don't think we're going to be... Ooh, there's a parasaur up here. Yeah, we'll kill you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll kill you. We'll get a little bit of scrap that way. We're going to need the Argent anyways. So, actually, let's have the Argent harvested. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There we go. 45 scrap already. Perfect. Okay. Let's drop you here. Now let's get the Yankee and let's see how good this thing does. Because we also not only have metal here, we also have a little bit of crystal. Now, I don't know how much crystal we're going to get from this. 80 crystal. Ooh. Uh-oh. I hit something. Okay. I think I hit the monkey. We don't need any of this, so we'll drop all that. Oh, God, that already pretty much took it out. Shoot. Okay. Let's bring the Argent over here. It's going to be a real slow trip back. That's the downside, but it is what it is. If we're able to harvest all this metal and bring it with us, we don't need those two. Oh, wow, that took a lot on the Argent, too. Shoot. Oh, okay, we'll do the trick. Okay. I know what we're gonna do. All right. Let's go, Anki. Let's get a little bit more crystal. And I haven't looked at the chat yet. Probably somebody's already said this comment, too. You guys will see in a so I can't even move. Okay. All right, let's do a little bit of switcheroo here, then. Fluffs is going... Whoop. All right. Argent to Anki. Argent, we're going to take all the metal and put it onto the Anki. You'll take the crystal. The scrap metal. Do you also get a reduction in scrap? You don't get a reduction in scrap. Okay. All right, there we go. We'll put this on you, because this gives it a reduction at least. And now I'm wondering, can we... I don't even know if this is going to work. I don't think it is. We might need to put some levels on the Argent. Ooh, it barely does. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to head on back to base like this. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm putting the crystal on the Argent for the weight reduction, but the metal is going to stay on the Anki because of the bigger weight reduction. But yeah. So, Carl, Argents, hopefully you're doing well, Carl. Argents can pick up a lot of different creatures. There's like a list on I was going to say Dodo Decks. It might be Dodo Decks, or it's the wiki, I'm not sure. There's a list that shows you what, like, flyers carry what dinos, essentially. So, if you want a dino that can carry pretty much everything, I think it's the Quetzal, if I'm not mistaken. It could even be the not the Argent. The Wyvern 2, I feel like, can pick up a lot, but not everything. The Crystal Wyvern can pick up most things, but not everything that the Wyvern can. There's kind of like a progression system. The Argent, though, can pick up a lot of different creatures, from, like, Parasaur size, obviously Anki. It can pick up... I want to say the Parasaur is probably the biggest one that it could pick, but it can pick Thylas. The Wyvern can pick up... The Wyvern can't pick up everything, though. Can it pick up, Can the Wyvern pick up a Mammoth? I don't think it can. But I do know that the Crystal Wyvern and the Wyvern have different things that they can carry. Like, the Wyvern can pick up things the Crystal Wyvern can't, because the Wyvern is bigger than the Crystal Wyvern. But overall, if you're ever looking for a dino that can pretty much carry everything, I think it's the Quetzal and possibly the Wyvern. But there is a list somewhere out there in the world of ARK that kind of gives you what your dino, you look at the list, it's like a table, what your dino is and what your dino can pick up, essentially. Interesting, the Wyvern can pick up a mammoth. Ah, interesting. Okay, so maybe the Wyvern and the Quetzal are at the same tier, I guess. But Quetzal, technically, you can make a platform saddle and pick up even more creatures then. I guess, but I don't know. We're getting a Quetzal at some point in this series, guys. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. But what we're doing now is we're going to slowly head on back to our base. It's going to take a bit to get there. But we're going to slowly work our way there. I might put some stamina on this Argent, because I feel like we're going to need to. I was thinking about putting some movement speed on this, because this series, I've changed up the stats a little bit. We noticed it in episode 2, I want to say, when we went to get the Equus. I basically made it that any time you put a point into speed, it ends up being essentially 5 points into speed. And the idea was using it on dinos like the Argent, on the Quetzal, on slower ones. So basically they become more utilized, because I think that's the biggest issue with the Argent is the Argent's amazing. It can pick up so many creatures. You can get it at a relatively early level, at level 62, but it is slow. It's really slow. That's the downside. So I have made it where if you do put a level into movement speed on dinos, it's technically 5 points into movement speed. So, and I'm not going to abuse it. We may have fun in one episode. We'll take, like, an Iguanodon and we'll just, like, boost it up as much as possible just to see how ridiculous it is. But the main intention is for the slower dinos. But yeah. So, yeah, this one ended up having 1220 in stam, which isn't great. But it's a good start. I'm not really too worried about it. The idea with this Argent is, because we already have an imprinted one and the whole nine and all that, anytime that we see an Argent that's like a 150, a 145, yeah, we'll knock out. Why not, you know? We'll see how it is. We'll knock it on out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then, you know, it is what it is. I'm not really too worried about it. If we come across and we end up getting a better one, then I'll put it into the breeding line. If we don't, we don't. I'm okay with this one, you know what I mean? So, it's no big deal. Not really too worried about it. Which is also kind of the same reason why, and you guys will see in tomorrow's episode, same thing with the utility tames. Usually with my utility tames, I do get a male, I do get a female, and then I'll breed them and imprint them in the whole nine, just so you get the best stats you physically can. But because we don't have a kibble farm or anything yet, in order to get ourselves max level mammoths, Ankies, Dodicruses, whatever, really whatever at 150 we can't get with a perfect tame, herbivore-wise, that's what the kibble farm's going to be for, basically, in order to get those creatures at the highest level capable, at the highest possible stats capable, the whole nine, basically. So, yeah, that's kind of where we go full circle here. Yeah, I know, the stam's starting to run out. We're fine, though. Yeah, we're good. I think we're going to make it. Famous last words, except we're literally 2 feet from base, so it's not a big deal if we do end up going down, but it's a bit of a challenge right now. Are we going to get to base or not? Here we go. Let's see. On that little bit of stam left, we are currently at 122 stam. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. And good. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now, we got to do this one more time with the mammoth. Oh, I left the mammoth on the other side. Okay. All right, now we got to do the whole process of bringing the metal in. Oh, I can move with 300. Oh, sweet. And it looks like we got ourselves a new subscriber, an Ardios. Cool. Sweet. Ardios, thanks so much for the subscription and everything. Hopefully it's in the live stream, because if not, that'd be, like, really funny. Alright, so let's do 150 here. Let's do 150 here just for now. How do you manage to balance playing ARK with work? Well, with work, right now I'm a retail manager, so my hours kind of vary and everything like that. And most of the time, too, retail-wise, it's not like we're open at, like, really, really late at night. So usually most of my recordings is at nighttime. Usually I'll record between 10, 11 o'clock at night, and sometimes I go literally, sometimes 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes. It depends. Some days, but if you've been watching this channel for a while, too, there are some times where I do put out a note saying, hey, look, no episode today. I couldn't get it done in time and whatever. So, yeah, sometimes it kind of slips through the cracks, but I would say the biggest thing is just kind of getting a solid plan down of, okay, like, regardless how you feel, you have to record that night. You know, there's some nights where I sit here and I'm like, I really don't want to do this. And it's not like because I don't like ARK, it's just I'm exhausted, or, you know, I'm, you know, just not in the mood to do it. But, you know, sometimes, you know, it's just like any job. You know, sometimes for my normal job, I don't want to go, but I have to. You know? On top of that, though, too, so, like, obviously we also have the shorts that are going right now. It's the How to ARK shorts, which, you know, some people like, some people don't, and the people that don't make it very clear they don't like it. But, you know, obviously I'm putting out stuff basically for a lot of people that are new to ARK, that don't know how to play ARK. It gives you very basic things, and when I mean basic, the first one was literally how to craft a hatchet, and how to craft a spear, and how to craft, you know, that kind of thing. So, there's some people that like it because, and appreciate that, yeah, it's for the brand new player, and then there's some people that I'll get comments like, this is pointless. And I'm like, yeah! For some people, it's, you know, for some people it is pointless, 100%, you know? Because, let's be honest, if you've played ARK for a bit, you know how to make a hatchet, you know how to make a spear, you know how to, you know, all that kind of stuff. But, for the brand new player that's jumping into this, you know, it's a bit daunting. There's a lot to do in this game, and some people like that, and some people don't. So, that's the whole point of why you have the How to ARK videos and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, with the How to ARK videos, because those are all shorts and stuff, they take a little bit of time, but I usually do about 4 or 5 of those in one grouping session, and it takes, you know, it takes maybe 30 minutes, because I don't talk, you know. So to record them, it's physically just making sure I kind of, in my head, I'm like playing it in my head how I want it to go. So the movements and everything. If you've noticed too, there's actually, I recycle clips in order to make it easier on myself, but also it's kind of a habit thing. It'll drill it. Having a habit thing or having it consistent, it just makes the videos look a little bit smoother. So if you watch every single one that is like where I'm giving directions on thatch and wood, it's the same clip, essentially, over and over that I use in each one. One, it makes it a little bit easier on my part, but two, it's also just a consistent clip that eventually is, you know, it gets into your mind. You'll start remembering it more and more. So, you know, it's an editing perspective there too, basically. So, it's kind of like you start memorizing commercials that you've seen 3, 4, 5 times. That's kind of the same, on a completely different scale, but that's kind of the same reasoning behind it, if you will. But the shorts, obviously, are short. They're really quick to do. Editing the shorts does take a while. I will admit. The editing of the shorts, you know, takes between, I would say, per each one, maybe 30 to 45 minutes per short, which isn't bad. Normal editing of the videos takes, depending on the video, 2 to 3 hours, I would say. So, you know, it's all, you know, you figure out the time to do it and everything like that. Plus, when I'm doing the live streams like today, a lot of my episodes also get recorded on days off to make it easier. Because I only, obviously, it's a 40-hour work week, so that's only 5 days, you know. So I have technically 2 days for free time, you know, which is, yeah, most of the time is dedicated for the channel specifically in order to keep up with everything. But yeah, in the old, I'll say in the old days of the channel and everything, I used to have videos like 4 to 5 weeks out. I used to have them like really far in advance, but I found that wasn't the best to do because obviously trying to line it up with ARK events and stuff like that, it usually ends up looking a little bit awkward that you're watching a video in March and it still has the January event going on, you know? So I kind of backed up in doing that, and I focused more on having a little bit of leeway, but at the same time, I don't know why I'm putting these in here. Yeah, stay in there. But also not having it too far out, if that makes sense. So there's a little bit, you know, there's a little bit of mind games and stuff in there too. A little bit of, you guys get to see what's going on behind the scenes. But hopefully that answered your question. Definitely one thing that I want to improve on in 2023 is, and some people like it, but at the same time I can see how it may get annoying, not necessarily answering questions, but going way too far down the rabbit hole trying to describe stuff. So yeah, that's something I want to work on, definitely. Maybe I feel like a lot of the stuff that I talk about is a bit too wordy, so I want to start breaking that down a little bit more, basically. And it's not just YouTube. I notice it at work, too, that I try to explain things when I'm explaining a certain task to, like, an employee or something like that. After a while, I can see the glossy eyes start going over because I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling, as I don't know if you guys could tell that I ramble. But, yeah, that's something that I do want to work on, and that also helps the channel, too, with some videos and stuff. So, you know, anyways, right now, we're going to unlock all the greenhouse stuff, or at least, for the most part, we're going to unlock the walls. We are not going to unlock the greenhouse door, because the noise that it makes is annoying. I don't like the noise. That, like, ugh, I don't know what it is. I just don't like the noise. Let's put it that way. So, we're going to do the left and the right slope. Did I get the right one? Yes, I did. Okay. We're not going to do windows. We are going to do sloped greenhouse roofs, though. And I think that's good for the meantime. I am going to unlock, where is it? I think I'm going to unlock this. I think that's going to force me, though, to unlock the double door, because I don't think the normal door fits on it. So yeah, I guess we'll just unlock it. All right, while we're at it, let's unlock the industrial grill. Let's really just mess up the engram points right now. Polymer, electronics, generator, outlet, vertical, intersection, and straight we already have. Incline, I think we're gonna do it right now too. What the hell? Might as well. Yeah, okay, so we just wasted like 400 engram points. It's fine, guys. It's not that big of a deal. Worst case, I could always head over to one of the maps. I always feel like I get mind wipe tonics at every friggin' map, so it's not that big of a deal. Plus, if we really want to, we can always craft a mind wipe tonic. It's not the end of the world. So, let's start making some greenhouse. Now, oh, we actually need cementing paste. That's right. Okay. We don't need a lot, though, and we have a decent amount of crystal. So now for cementing paste, we have a couple of ways to go. So we can do either, I can make it, because the Sinomacrops on us has a ton of chitin, or at least should. You know, we have a little bit. And we just have to add the stone and do all that, or we raid Beaver dams, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to raid Beaver dams instead, because that's more fun. Worst case, if we can find any Beaver dams that work, then yeah, obviously, we'll come back here, we'll make it, but let's have a little bit of fun. Alright, let's head on over to... Oh, let's get the swoop right. There we go, okay. Gotta make it over the swamp biome here, that's the biggest thing. Yeah, the engram points, you know, it's great when you level quickly, and it's crazy to say quickly when we're at 0.25 XP, but we've honestly been leveling very quickly in this series, but It's great when you get, like, that nice chunk of levels, and then you just look and you're almost at 1,000 points, and you're like, ooh, nice. Because, you know, eventually there's times where you're like, okay, I need to get X, Y, and Z. Are those fish? 1.1. I don't know why it looked like... I don't know why. From here, they looked like friggin' mammoths. I mean, like the big size fish, not like legit mammoth in the water. Alright, so no-go here. This is usually a spot that I'll go to try to find cementing paste, but no-go. Let's keep going. The Maywing's huge. I love this thing. I love this thing. Let me see. I usually play with an Engram mod. Oh, okay, so you're on, okay, so you're not on console. If right when we hear the word mod, we're like, oh, PC. Oh god, I was about to drop right next to a Spino. Okay, that would have been great. Alright, let's see. So that's usually not a good sign if we'll do this pound. Alright, let's kill the friggin' raptor. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Really? The problem is anything attacking the Maywing doesn't come at the front of it. It comes at, like, the side. And it annoys the heck out of me because you can't like, hit them easily. I don't know. What level are you? Oh, I thought... I saw the 1 from the Spino, and I saw the 45 from the Carbo, and I thought that was a 145 Spino. Oh my god. Why am I not seeing any beaver dams? These are the 2 spots to go to for beaver dams, and I am not seeing I'm not seeing any beavers either. Like, what's going on? Yeah, like, what is going... Okay, we're gonna check one more spot. But, I mean, these are, like, the big 3 yeah, these are, like, the big 3 spots of finding cementing pit. I guess we can go up to Hidden Lake. That's a yellow with a ring around it. Look at that vision. Oh, my God. I didn't have... Oh, man. You guys can tell Loot Goblin. I did not even have to look for a half a second, and I knew yellow with a ring around it. Oh, my God. That's a gift. I don't talk myself up much, but that is a gift. I felt a disturbance in the force, and I knew that there was a loot drop. Look at that. Right on our old level 5 challenge base, too. Let's see what we got with this. Oh, it's at 10. We got a... No. Did we really? Am I dreaming? 102. Ooh. Woo! We're not doing Thyla taming today, guys, but I'm really excited about that. Because I may have talked about Thylas in tomorrow's episode. Oh, thank God we went for it. Oh, wait, we were over here for cementing paste. Hey, look, right below us, cementing paste. Sweet. Okay, so there's 2 of them. There are Castroides that... Oh, there's a Microraptor, though. A raptor I'm okay with. The Microraptor I am not. Okay. I think we're... Alright, fine. See, they don't even come straight at you. They come on the side. I don't like that. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. These micro... Oh, it's gonna come after me. No. We're just gonna jump and go. Jump and go, jump and go, jump and go. We'll come back. We'll get that cementing paste, but... We have a Thyla saddle now. We have to make sure that we don't die from anything stupid. We gotta get that Thyla saddle back to base. Oh my god, that's the most important thing right now, is a Thyla saddle. Alright. Oh my god, and we have an Ovis here too? Wait, what the... Oh, the Sinomacrops. Oh, crap. The Sinomacrops scared it. Oh, no. Go. I already see what happened. Go. Alright, I'm going to explain in a second, guys. Let's just get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. A lot going on right in that moment, but... Go. There we go. Okay, so... to kind of jam-pack what just happened there. I think the Cynomacrops went and did the roar thing to a, the Cynomacrops, okay, let's try that again. The Cynomacrops did the roar thing to the Dimorphodons. Then the Dimorphodons basically, I guess because we did the scream, it caused us to get the Calicotherium to, whoa, what is that? Carl with a 125, that's crazy. I don't know, like, I don't know what that, sorry, I don't know what the, I was going to say dollars, but it's not dollars, but, Carl, hey, I'm new at the game and enjoying to watch the series. Unfortunately, it's 1 a.m. at my place, so bye. Keep up the good videos. Awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so, so much, Carl. By the way, Carl, too, the videos come up on the channel afterwards, so if you do want to watch this and everything, don't worry. Just jump onto the channel after, like, once you wake on up and whatever. It will be there, basically. But yeah, I make sure that all the live streams are uploaded, so you can watch them at any other time and everything. But thank you so, so much for that. I guess I'm wrong, because you guys are telling me I'm wrong. I don't know what happened, but that was absolutely crazy. The Sinnoh went after something, which then I think, because it did the roar, it went after the Calico, or maybe I got too close to the Calico. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just got too close and it was kind of a chain reaction kind of thing. Because it did seem like I was close for a second to the Calico, so maybe that's what it was. But I'm still excited about the Stylus saddle. Oh, we got a Stylus saddle. I love how there's so much more that's happened since the Stylus saddle, and I'm still like, Stylus saddle. Okay. All right. The Microraptors are here. They're still here. That Calico's getting close. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Okay. He scared it away. Okay. Okay. We can breathe for a second. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're doing it this way. Let's go. I'm still all over the place because of the Stylus saddle. If you guys know, you know. Thyla saddles are insanely great. So, we are going to have to kill the Castroides here. I don't think the Maywing's the one to do it. The currency is Philippine... Oh, no! Where'd you go? We are not doing this. Where'd you go? There you are. No, 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 no. You get back here. No, 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 no. Yeah, there we go. Ha! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. Too much going on right now. Where is the other Microraptor? Because you know what's going to happen. It's going to hit us at the worst time. I'm going to literally take some of the cementing paste. And this thing's going to attack us. Alright, where did you go? I'm just going to wait a minute. Is that you? That's you, isn't it? Yeah, you son of a bitch. There you are. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Oh, my God. Okay, personally, I'm gonna take a quick second to, like, breathe here. Let me have a little bit of, Alright. Whew. So I'll take a breather for a second. Whew. So Giovanni says, just jump off the tame before the Microraptor hits you and it won't stun you. Really? That works? I feel like, yeah, no, I feel like that does work. Yeah, I feel like that's 100% right. Yeah, why is that? Why would the Microraptor only attack you when you're on a tame? Like, why wouldn't it attack you, like, when you're off the tame? That's kind of crazy. But we do have to try that. I feel like I have tried that, and I feel like it does work. You just, you know, I always forget in that. What are you? Oh. All right, let's hit. Yep, let's get rid of you. Alright, first one down. Oh my god, another Microraptor. No, 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 no. Alright. There's a third beaver that we have to deal with, and then we're gonna grab all this. Just got an Xbox Series X, and ARK looks amazing. No, it does. It really does. And seriously. ARK looks good normally. Oh, I just dropped all that mutton. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna move past it. ARK normally looks pretty good. Yeah, once you get the Xbox Series X, I mean, oh, this is gonna be a high-level one, isn't it? Do I want to check? Oh, it's an 85. Okay, never mind. It just felt like it was a lot higher than that. I thought we were looking like 130 at least. All right, now we can grab and take. 86? Are you kidding me? We did all that for 86? Let's break all that. Okay, I think we're good. We're not good. There's a piranha right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we have everything. I don't think there's any more... Maybe there is. Is there one here? No, okay. We're gonna jump up to Hidden Lake. Because there might be some up there. And I feel like we don't have really Microraptors to deal with if we go up to Hidden Lake. Oh my god. This has been nuts. It still attacks you off the tame, but you don't get stunned. Interesting. But yeah, like I said, I feel like I've known that, but it's just one of those things that, like... There's certain things in ARK that just don't... Oh god, there's an alpha. Certain things that you always just seem to constantly forget. Like, it never sticks, and I feel like that's one of them. Like, I feel like I've known that, and I feel like I've been told that so many times, and... Yeah, it's just one of those things that just doesn't want to stick. I'm going to jump back up a little bit further into the conversation, because somebody did mention something earlier. And I think I started answering it, and then Carl gave the donation, and then, you know, we kind of went off the subject there. What was it? Alright, Yakabel, I feel like if I don't play with people on a server, is it useful to have them available? I do have... Oh, okay, so we're talking about the engrams and everything. So yeah, on single player, you're never going to be able to get all of the engrams. So, yeah, and that's why even, like, I think the ARK, like, main page says it, too. Like, you won't get all the engrams, so make sure you play with friends in order to get access to all the engrams. Yes, I will say... Okay, there is, but there's also a Sarco. That's fine, we can deal with the Sarco. We just need it out of the water. And it'll deal with most of the Castroides anyway, so that's fine. Or the Castroides will deal with it, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But... Oh, Calico, don't break the... Actually, you know what? Nah, we'll wait it out. They're about to kill the Sarco anyways. Yeah, so that's why they do recommend that you play ARK with friends and stuff, so you have access to all of the engrams. But I'll be honest, 90% of the engrams you don't necessarily need anyway. And the ones that you're like, oh, I wish I did have, you can always do mind wipes in order to... I'm just going to kill you. I know you're going to be an issue eventually. You can do mind wipe tonics in order to kind of figure out which engrams you want at that moment and everything like that. You know, so there's, you know, there's ways around it, if you will. Yeah, but personally, I prefer single player. Alright, we'll break all that. That's fine. But personally, yeah. Server or single player, I just prefer single player. That's just, you know, that's just my thing. But yeah, no, a lot of people love servers. If, like, servers-wise, I prefer PvE as opposed to PvP. Just because I feel like PvP, and I think everyone can agree, does get very toxic and everything like that. So that's what's nice about PvE, because it's, you know, you don't necessarily get that. And of course, yeah, you know, there's some moments of toxicity with PvE, but you don't have somebody on PvE that can get so pissed off that they literally come and, like, destroy a base, you know what I mean? For no real legitimate reason, you know? So, yeah, PvP is a whole different animal. Speaking of PvP, has anyone played SOTF yet? the new SOTF on PC. I've heard very, like, everyone's been saying, like, it's very, very, like, only positive rating with it. Of course, they've done a couple of patches and everything like that. They fixed up a few things. But it seems like, our community-wise, everyone's pretty on board with it. Like, apparently it's very good. So, personally, I'm very excited for SOTF to come over to console. Whenever it happens, I don't know, you know, eventually, we'll say. Eventually it'll come over to console. I'm excited, though. I'm definitely excited to jump into it. It seems really interesting. Obviously, us console players have never even had the chance to play SOTF, so we're basing it off of nothing. We're basing it off of watching people from the past, you know, that kind of thing. But, yeah, overall, it seems very positive so far, which is cool. Are we going to make this? I don't think we're going to make this. Oh, no. Are we going to make this? Before? Okay, we're going for it. We're going for it. Let's see. Are we going to get through the swamp? Yeah, no. Yeah, we're good. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I've had to make this trip back and forth so many times, and every time, and it doesn't matter if I'm recording or not, I've made that same sound. Like, are we gonna make it? Oh, God, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Oh, man. Because, yeah, oh, my God, it scares the crap out of me, the potential that we're not gonna make that, basically. I think I have saddles in this one. I do. All right, so let's throw that wonderful Thyla saddle in there. Oh, my God. Precious. Precious saddle. Oh, the cementing paste is on me. Oh, I thought it was on the Deinonychus, and we literally cryoed it up. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to base building. All right. So, we're just going to go ahead and make the double door and the double frame. We're going to go ahead and make some walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Oh, no, we don't have enough. What am I missing, though? It might be it's gonna be crystal. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, what's nice about it coming over to console later, and I know, believe me guys, I know we're all itching to get into it and stuff, but it's actually a really good thing that it hasn't come over to console yet, because right now it's currently, like, it's being patched and all that kind of stuff. So essentially, they're getting all the bugs and all the messes out of the way. So once it comes over to console, theoretically, it should be all good to go. It should be the polished, finalized piece, which is really cool. Honestly, I prefer it that way. Of course, it would be great to start playing it and everything, but I'm okay with waiting. I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world to me. Did I not make an 8th? Did I really make 7? Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go back. I thought I made 8. Oh, wait, I did. I needed 9. That's what it was. I forgot. We're 3 across, not 2 across. Okay. Try this again. Alright. But we did have enough to make 9, so that's fine. So we did have enough to make 1 more wall. Now we're going to have to go back out and get a little more crystal, but, oh, it's not. It's actually the metal. Wait, okay, so 15, so that's already 30, and I'm going to need a decent amount of these, so we are going to have to go out on a crystal run. But we'll have plenty of metal, so you know what? Let's put up this last wall. There we go. Let's put up this last wall. Then we're going to go on another crystal run. Let's switch this over to third person so we can do that. Why does the Sinnoh do that sometimes? Does anyone know the reason why? When you do that with the Sinnoh, so let me kind of preface this better. And I'm going to take something out of my hand, too. So sometimes, when I go into the little swoopy thing better, it doesn't go fully down. Like, it'll do this. What if I want a dive bomb? Why is this not happening? Like, you can see I'm putting the camera down like a dive bomb, but sometimes it doesn't do it. But sometimes it does, though. So does anyone know why, like, what's the requirement to do the... Sometimes the dive bomb works for me and everything. But sometimes it does that. It kind of does this weird, like, little floaty thing. So does anyone know why that's a thing? Or how to... Not fix it, but, like... I don't know what I'm asking. I want to know if there's, like, a specific way in order to make sure 100% of the time, if I want a dive bomb, I'm doing the dive bomb. Or, I'm doing the little floaty thing. Because I like it. I just want to know if there's, like, something that I need to look for. Is it weight? Is it... I don't know. Oh. Alright, so we're going to test this out. Yakabel. I really hope I'm saying that right, because I fully committed to Yakabel, and I really hope that's the way to pronounce it, because if not, I'm going to feel really bad, and I apologize. So, Yakabel has said you need to sprint to dive bomb. So we're going to try this first. Our character is not sprinting. And also go down or go faster. No, I know that. But I'm going to aim the camera right down, see? Like, camera's down, I can't go any further. And that's usually how the dive bomb works. Okay, but now I'm going to put sprint... It is! Oh, that's so cool, you can change over, too! So watch. Okay, so I'm going to put sprint on, we're going to dive bomb. Then I'm not going to, and we start floating again. That's so cool. Wait, you could do the same thing with this glide suit? Guys, I am not good with the glide suit. So I don't know much about the glide suit, I'm going to be honest. I am not good at that thing. But, seriously, that was huge. I didn't realize you can actually interchange between the two. That is really cool. So, like, if you're dive bombing, right? But then you get to a point where, like, you don't want to go all the way down. You want to kind of float over the creature and knock it out. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I love this Sinnoh. Okay, but anyways, guys, we have our crop plots and everything here. I just realized we are going to have to do a little bit of taming today in the form of either... I don't know, what do we want? Do we want to just go for dung beetles? That was actually huge. I kind of was just looking like, maybe it'll have one. And it did. It's so cool. Alright, look at us. Look at us collecting all the poop. Yeah, so I think we're going to probably go for dung beetles. I mean, we have, you know, we have 4 poops. 3. I think we're good. You know what we could do? If you guys ever... This is a statement for the ages. If you guys ever need a lot of poop... if you guys know this trick, if you guys don't, well, you'll learn... Look at this guy! Giving us another one. You have a lot of stuff on you, unfortunately, but... We are going to drop all of it. It's not that big of a deal. If you guys ever want a trick on how to get more poop and stuff, just throw your dino back out. And then you cryo it. And then you throw it out again. And look at that. Okay, so Shadowmane asked the question before. Shadowmanes or Phylas? I'm gonna be honest, I know we've had this conversation before. I feel like we had this a while ago in a previous stream, because I went into the whole thing how they're in 2 different classes, essentially, for me. But overall... What? You didn't do it this time. Oh, it probably went in there. Shoot. Alright. Do it again. We'll do it like 1 or 2 more times, just so we can get ourselves... Boop. There we go. Alright, that's good enough. Maybe we will go for Phiomias, but we could just use this just as fertilizer to start with, so we don't necessarily... You know what? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to literally put the large feces in here. And look, that gives it 15,000, 15,000, 15,000. Ah, that's putting the mediums in. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that to start. I don't know if I'm going to actually go out and get a Phiomia and stuff, because we still have work on this to do. We still have... There was something else I wanted to do. Oh, we gotta go bee taming and stuff. We gotta go bee taming. Alright. Yeah, let's get this done first, though. Let's also go ahead and get the crops needed. So, let's get that in the form of Oreo here, by just going around and literally grabbing everything. But, so, yeah, I mean, they're in two different categories for me, being the Thyla and the Shadowmane. Personally, I love the Shadowmane as a mount to run around with and everything because I love the glitchy jump that it does. That jump that, like, it's really weird. Like, it does its normal jump, right? And then there's this jump that you do that for some reason, I guess it kind of gets, like, idle animation and you literally, like, skyrocket. I love that. I really do. And I love their design. I really love the Shadowmane design. But I love the Thyla, and I love the bleed. I love the fact that it can go into pretty much every cave, and once you have a Thyla, it's just, you feel unstoppable. And you can get really good saddles, too, you know, but in my opinion, once I have a Thyla, that's it. I feel like, alright, there's nothing that can take us out. Maybe a Giga, but, like, you know, I have that, like, I have that, using an old term, I had that mojo about me, if you will, that I'm just like, alright, we're good. I'm unstoppable. Nothing can defeat me, kind of thing. I guess I do feel the same way with the Shadowmane, but, like, I don't know. With the Thyla, it's different. And I really love the R Thylas better. I just love their design. And I really do like the Shadowmane design and everything, too. I love the glitchy jump, though. The glitchy jump is just... I love the glitchy jump. That thing is incredible. But with a Thyla, there is... It's not a glitchy jump, but it is kind of similar to a glitchy jump. And I've done this a couple times. I wish we had a Thyla right now in order to kind of show this off. But I do the... I call it the Tigger. And essentially what you do is you jump with the Thyla, but right before you hit the ground, you jump again. And you create this kind of jumping motion. And the cool part about it is... it basically makes this whole, like, it like, perpetuates, and it gets bigger and bigger and faster, and you can literally jump all the way. Oh my god, it's so fun. It is so fun. I did it in an episode, and I showed off to you guys exactly what it was, and, yeah, no, every time I get a Thyla, I literally do the little Tigger jump with it every time. It is great. The glitchy jump is fun. So, yeah, the idea is, let's see if I could kind of give you an idea in third person. So, with the Thyla, you're gonna jump, and then right before you hit the ground, you're gonna jump again. Oh god. You can't really do it with a character. There we go. But it's that kind of motion where basically you'll hit the ground, and it perpetuates another jump, and then another jump, and then another jump. And the speed of it will get faster and faster and faster. Oh my god, Scorched Earth is a great map to do it on. You end up going so fast. Maybe I'll show it off eventually in a live stream once we get ourselves a Thyla at some point. We'll show it on off. But as you guys can see, so right now we have 0% greenhouse effect because we don't have a roof on this thing. So now we got to go out and get a little bit more crystal. That's what we need, crystal. So let's get back over to Fluffs. We got to go for another crystal round, and that is going to be in the form of... Crap, the Argent's here. Shoot. Okay. Back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Alright. Get the Argent first. But yeah, so, like, Thyla is... So... But, okay. But at the same time, I think the Thyla is maybe... I'm not going to say it's better, but it definitely has its own category because there are people, including myself, that avoid the Redwoods because of the Thyla. I will not go into the Redwoods. Like, 100%. I will not... I know today we're going to have to go into the Redwoods because we are going to need to get bees. But I really dread in going to the Redwoods. There's no other dino that you do that with. You know what I mean? Like, you know there's a Giga in that area, but you don't personally avoid the entire biome of where a Giga could be. I avoid the Redwoods at all costs because of the Thylas. Nothing else. Everything else I'm okay with. Thylas, forget it. And that's, in my opinion, why the Thyla is the best creature in ARK, period. It's the most feared creature in ARK. You will avoid a biome because of it. And I'm also kind of sad, too, because it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing that the trees in other maps don't have Thylas on them. It's a good thing because you don't have to worry about it. You can actually explore the biome, which is nice, but it gets rid of that fear factor. Like, I was kind of really hoping. Like, I feel like on... Is it Valguero that you do have Thylas in the trees? I feel like that's a thing. I feel like Thylas are in the trees on Val, but they're not on Fyodor, and they're not on Lost Island either. They might be on Lost Island, actually. I know they're not on Fyodor, though, and that I was kind of upset about that. You know, I wanted that fear factor of oh, that's true. Yeah, Shadowmane brought up the Rockwell area at night. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that just... Yeah. I'm wondering if we could just put all this onto the Maywing. Oh. We can just do that. We don't even need the Argent right now. Cool. But yeah, Rockwell biome at night is also a bit... Oof. Is bad. Alright, we got Father Mick, who is about to tame a horse. Nice! Nice. Are you doing it the good way, which is with the rock carrot, or you could use kibble, apparently. I don't use kibble for him, but you can. Or are you doing the Mejoberry way? Oh, man. Yeah, Rockwell biome at night is interesting. Yeah, that's true. I avoid that at all. You know what it is, though, too? I haven't been on Genesis 2 enough to appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a difference because I haven't been on that map long enough. I'm trying to think of the right wording here. Maybe that's not the right wording, but compared to the island, like, everyone spent more time on the island than they have on Genesis 2, but I don't know, it's just this extra fear factor that... Okay, you know what? No. Thyla wins. You want to know why? Because at night you can still fly. On Genesis 2, we have the damn suit, so you can be in the air at all times. You don't have to... You can completely avoid them if need be. 1 second, I'll be right back. There we go. Yeah, it's a little overcast here. It's actually kind of funny. It's overcast here, but it's overcast in the game, too. It was getting a little bit dark in the room, so I just turned on the light. But, yeah, Rockwell biome at night I'm okay with because we can just float the entire night, technically. You can cheese it. You can't literally sit in, like, you can't sit in the I don't know. I'm still going Redwoods, guys. In my opinion, Redwoods. 100% is still the scariest place, period. Anywho, let's get this crystal out of here. We are going to get the metal too, but... Oh, I can carry all this. Sweet. And I could utilize the Sinomacrops right now, but I'm not going to. But, yeah, I'm still going to say hands down, it's still the Redwoods is by far the scariest for me. And it's just because of one creature. One creature. That's it. Alright, let's go ahead and get all this metal out. Look at this. Oh my god. What level is the refining forge thing? I know we're not close to it yet, but I kind of just want to know. Okay, so we need a left. We need a right. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. And we also need to unlock the roof, because I forgot, because we went 3 across, I now have to put on a ceiling too. So, let's do the ceiling. That's an extra 30 points down the drain. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, we should be good. This should be the entire setup. And this should get us a total of 3... This should get us to 300 points. I'm hoping. Oh, there's the ceiling. Why does the ceiling go up here? That's weird. Okay, but you can still keep flying. the Shadow Mane can stun you in the air and stuff, but you can go high enough. Like, let's be honest. If the ground is where it's at now... Oh, God. And I'm all the way up here... The Shadow Mane's not going to get me from here. You know what I mean? But, like, in the Redwoods, obviously, I don't know. I will need a ceiling in order to just encase this. That's more of a, I need, oh, wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, my God. I'm thinking I literally just made a completely different design. Yeah, I don't. I just, nah. Okay, it's fine. I do need more left and rights, though. Yeah. Because I'm going to do a left and a right here. I don't know why. I thought I was going to do the left and the right going this way. Actually, do I prefer it that way? Do I want the ceiling coming towards me or to the sides? Because I can do this. I put a ceiling, I put a wall in there, and then I put this here. So then it could be, well, in front of us. Okay, one second. A little bit of personal reflection here. Okay. Do I want womp? Womp? Okay. Or do I want womp? Womp? Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm actually getting a phone call, so I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's see what we got. 1 second. Alright. Let me get caught up in chat here. Let me see. So towards is better. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to do on the sides. I think I'm going to have the ceiling coming towards the front. So I don't necessarily need the ceilings that I just made. I just need to make an extra group of the slopey things. Left and right, slopey things. Alright, let's go make those. Okay, so far you guys are asking, what is everyone's favorite map? That's an interesting one. Story mode, for me, would be probably Aberration. It's a love-hate map. I hate the glitches, but I love the map. And you guys know, if you guys watch this channel enough, you know the glitches. The Rockwell glitches, the, obviously we haven't had it on the channel yet. I think we did, actually, if I'm not mistaken, a Rock Drake glitch at one point, where I meshed through the map. Yeah, I've experienced almost every glitch in Aberration, and yet I love Aberration. I love how the map is set up, kind of like a progression system. I'll be honest, if there was a way that we were able to get off of Aberration fairly quickly, I would be already on Aberration. 100%. That's how much I love that map. Like, if there was a way to do it no problem without having to dedicate, like, 8-9 episodes... Because that's how long it would take. It would take at least 8-9 episodes to be able to get out of Aberration, because I'd want to make a base. I would want to make, like, I would want to make a little bit of advancements and everything like that. We're out of crystal. Okay, we have the crystal. That's fine. Do we? We should, right? Oh, no. Did I just use all my crystal? How? The stupid ceilings. That's why. No. If I... If I break the ceilings, will that be enough for 2 more? No. We're gonna have to go on another run, aren't we? Shoot. Alright, let me get all this metal off first. The only downside, I love the island, the only downside with it is god-awful for getting high-level creatures. Like, the island is... It's a great map. They just needed to balance it just a little bit better. It seems like it is impossible to find high-level dinos. Now, granted, of course, in this series, we've gotten a couple of high-level dinos from the island so far, but that's... From a YouTuber's perspective and to getting out videos, this map is a nightmare. But, yeah, this map is great overall. The island's great. Scorched Earth I actually have had an appreciation for. But... Extinction, I've always said I love Extinction, how it looks. I love the fact... I love the fact that the biomes are separated. Like, I personally love that idea. Alright, Yakabel, have a good one. Thanks for stopping on by. If you want to catch the rest of the live stream, it'll be on the channel once we wrap it up and everything here. But... yeah, I don't know what it is about Aberration. Aberration specifically, I just love Aberration. I love how it looks. I love just everything about Aberration. I really like. I like the progression system, the green zone being the easy zone. Then you have the blue zone for kind of like the medium, moderate zone. And then obviously you have yourself the red zone, which is the hardest one, where the highest level, not the highest level, but the highest tier dinos are and stuff like that. I really do like that with Aberration. Extinction, I've always loved visually how Extinction is, but I don't know what it is about Extinction. I just can't... And maybe it's because of how many dinos are out in the ARKs now. It might be that. It might be... I don't know what it is. I like the look of Extinction, but I don't know. I don't really like how it's set up. I feel like... Maybe not necessarily that the caves are easy, or I don't know what it is. It doesn't have that same allure. Or that same, I don't know what it is, but that same thing as the island, as Aberration, it doesn't have that. I don't know what that is, but it just doesn't have that. But I love it visually. Visually, I really do like it. I kind of wish that they made the Harshland area, like that deserty horrible area. I wish they made that a little bit smaller. I think it takes up so much space that it kind of limits where you can build. To the point that you can't even build... I mean, you can. It's just you're going through food and water so quickly that, like... I don't even know if it's worth it, you know? So yeah, Extinction visually I love, but past that, you know, yes and no, I guess. Aberration overall, I love it, period. I hate the glitches, like I said, but I love it, period. But yeah, starting off on the island is definitely the way to go, period. It's just nostalgia, just getting yourself kind of... Obviously, if you want the easiest map to start on, I would say the easiest map... surprisingly, and I'm gonna say this, I think the easiest map to start on, period, is Ragnarok, out of all of them. And the reason I say that is... Okay, I did... Okay, good. The reason I say that is, right when you spawn in, if you spawn in Jungle 1, Jungle 2, you're pretty much next to an obelisk, so you can set up near an obelisk, so if you do want to venture out to other maps, you don't have to go forever and a day away in order to get to where you want to get to, you know what I mean? Like, you're right there. So that's definitely a positive. You'll guaranteed find... Can I not hit these crystals? Oh, I thought I could. No. Oh, I can. Okay, there we go. How much crystal did I get? Oh, we're good. We're fine. Just throw all this other crap out. Where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are. Okay. But yeah, Ragnarok is... I would say Ragnarok's the easiest to start out on. Possibly Fjordur would be easy to start on too. But I think Ragnarok, just because if you do ever want to transfer maps and stuff like that, if you literally start in Jungle 2, you're right at the blue biome. Like, anytime I transfer and stuff like that to Ragnarok, it's literally 2 seconds. Just transfer to, just literally do Jungle 2, and it'll put you literally right in front of the obelisk, actually. It's great. So, you get good loot on Ragnarok. What's nice is you get the island loot, but you also get Scorched Earth loot and stuff like that. But, yeah, I don't know. With Extinction, I like it, but you can tell it's for... Extinction is definitely once you're built up and everything like that. Not giving too much away with this series, but we're going to have some interesting twists and turns once we do get to Extinction. The way that I do want to do this series and the way I planned it is, we are going to be here on the island, and when we go over to other maps and stuff like that and gather creatures, it's going to be for island bosses and stuff like that. So the idea is that we can't go... Not necessarily we can't, but we're going to be taking the bosses on in order. So we're going to start with the Broodmother, then we're going to go to the Megapithecus, then we're going to go to the Dragon, then we're going to do the Overseer. Then once we defeat the Overseer, I don't know which form I'm going to do it yet. I was kind of thinking of doing everything on Gamma first, and then we move on to Beta, and then we move on to Alpha. I don't know. The other option is we just sweep all three in one episode, kind of like how we've always done it, which is Gamma, Beta, and Alpha, Broodmother in one episode. Then Gamma, Beta, Alpha, Megapithecus in one episode. Kind of like that. But for the Overseer fight, I do want to do all 3 levels too. I don't just want to do Alpha like I've done. Because there's certain, like, trophies and stuff that you get, achievements that you get from defeating Gamma Overseer, Beta Overseer, all that. So I want to get everything and anything in this kind of final series. What are we missing? We're missing 2. We need 2. 2 of these. But once we get to Extinction, Extinction's going to be interesting. Very interesting. At least how it's playing in my head and how I want it to go, I think it's going to be really cool. That's why I'm not trying to push the series quickly or anything, but I am excited for Extinction for one particular episode. because I know it's going to be, it's going to be so cool. But anyways, let's get this on. And there we go. There's our greenhouse. Sweet. Okay, let's just take a look. Now, I don't know if they're going to be at 300 or it's going to consider a 270, 240. And that's because of these stupid sloped roofs. For some reason, it doesn't count. I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. What I could technically do is... Yeah, I always hated this. I don't know why it always says 240. It's not that big of a deal. We still get a decent greenhouse effect on it, so I'm not going to go nuts. But yeah, if you don't do sloped roofs, like let's just say we did the 3, right? So we did the sloped, and then we did the ceiling, and then we did sloped again. It would work because of that normal ceiling. It's really weird. Slope ceilings, it doesn't consider greenhouse for some reason. I never understood it, but... It is what it is. 240 is better than 0. We're totally fine there. We are going to need... yeah, we're going to need to get a Phiomia, I think. I was thinking dung beetle, but I think Phiomia is just a little bit better at this point. So we are going to do a little taming in this one. We're going to go ahead and probably just head straight over to Herbivore Island. That's probably the best bet. In order to get ourselves a Phiomia. And then I think we're going to head... and try to find some... Yes, you're in here. Okay. Let me get this all organized first. Okay, so we don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Need that stuff. Don't need you. I know this is a sin because we made this, but don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't. Okay. Now. We'll throw you guys in here. Where do I have... I think it's all in... Nope, it's not. I know where it is. I have it all organized in here for now until I figure out where I want to put it. Which is probably going to be for a fabricator. Which, speaking of which, do we have all the resources for a fabricator? Oil and spark powder. Actually, we have all that. We can make a fabricator. Perfect. Let's do it. We have enough oil. Spark powder. You guys definitely have spark powder. There we go. Alright, let's make a fabricator. Get that out of the way. Now, there is something else that I do want to make. I've actually already unlocked the engram. We're going to unlock a second engram, though, here. And that is going to be... Where is it? The scissors. There we go. Alright, we're going to unlock scissors. But the biggest thing in order to make scissors is you need obsidian. So we are going to have to go on a bit of an obsidian run here in order to make this guy. Because, let's be honest, guys, hair's looking a little crazy. I know you guys can't see it right now. So, emotes, hide hat. We're getting a little shaggy here. That needs to be fixed. Let's put it that way. But I'm going to show you guys an interesting little trick with this, too. Maywing's over there. Let's go. Yeah, I think we're just going to go get the obsidian now so we can get that done. And we're just going to head straight to Polymer Mountain. I think that's probably the best place to do this, just to get a decent amount. But yeah, once we get the obsidian, once we make scissors, I'm going to show off a pretty interesting trick. When it comes to the hairstyles and stuff like that. Because we should only technically have one hairstyle unlocked right now. We could theoretically get a second, which I think we're actually going to do. I think we're going to get the romantic hairstyle. And in order to do that, I think it's the romantic. It's one of them. All you have to do is, in order to get one of the hairstyles, you need to basically go to the highest place on the ARK. So once you hit the highest point... you unlock that certain hairstyle or something like that. So let's first get the obsidian first, and then we'll actually head on over to the highest spot. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's romantic. I'm not gonna lie, but no. Now I'm second guessing. Maybe it's the... I don't know. We'll figure it out. But long story short, Polymer Mountain straight ahead. So let's pretty much head there. Let's... going into the woods here is a bit hectic. You're not going to find anything too insane, but there could be aloes in here. Alright. We're out of that. Now we got to worry about Polymer Mountain because there is a very good chance there's a Karka up here. So we'll have to see. Or a Giga. I love how I'm more fearful about the Karka now than the Giga. Alright, there's a Saber to our right. That's okay. I don't know about you guys. The Karka just looks 100 times more menacing than the Giga. Where I just see a Giga, I'm like, it just looks like a big puppy dog. But the Karka, I'm like, oh, that thing's scary looking. I don't know. But let's get up here. Let's get away from the Kentros. Let's just take a look at the other side first. I just want to make sure that there's no Gigas. All right. I think we're good. But let's go ahead and get this obsidian. All right, that's 40. I'm going to get more than that. And of course, I guess technically we could have explored our first cave a little bit in this. But yeah, I'd rather dedicate that for an episode. But yeah, maybe a little bit more. There's another reason why I'm getting this much obsidian. We'll show that off in a little bit. Oh, that's 100. Okay, no, we're good. 100's fine. We'll take the metal. Why not? All right, now let's go over to Herbivore Island. Did I not bring the arrows? I thought I brought arrows. What happened? Shoot. All right, we got to go back home first. All right, let's go to the highest peak, and then we'll head on home. So the highest peak is actually right on over here at the top of the mountain. So all you need to do is pretty much head for the tech cave. And what was that? Oh, they're aloes. Okay. All right, let's kind of just keep coming up here. Yeah, man. Do you plan on taming a Karka in the series? I do. We're just obviously not at the right time in doing so. But I do plan on taming pretty much everything and anything, honestly, in this series. That is the plan. Of course, I would have loved in the level 5 challenge to tame a Karka. Okay, you know what? No. We're not doing it this way. Come on. Oh, God. Up. Okay. Oh my God. Almost killed myself like 2-3 times. That would have been horrible. We're not doing it this way. Where's the Argent? Not gonna literally put myself in the friggin' lava for no reason. Yeah, that spot does tend to always have Spinos and stuff in it. Luckily we didn't get one at this series. But, did we? No, we didn't. Did we? I don't think we did. No, we ended up getting it on the server, though. Literally, when I spawned in, there was a Karka, like, right... not a Karka. A Spino right there. But, if you come over to this spot, I believe it's this spot specifically right here. Oh, it's the party hat skin. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, wait, we're hiding hat, too. Oh, my God. Show hat. Yay. We'll wear the dunce cap for the rest of this friggin' live stream because that was stupid. I thought it was the hair locks and Okay, so romantic, I think you get when you uncover a certain percentage of the map or something like that. We're gonna rock the dunce cap for the rest of this Oh, that's a yellow with a ring around it. Alright, so we are never getting to Herbivore Island because there are way too many distractions. We're gonna ride this thing all the way down. And that'll give me a second to get caught up in the comments and everything. So let's... Perfect. We can sit here and let's jump back into chat. So, yeah, Ragnarok, very easy to tame a horse on. All you need to do is make sure you spawn in the Highlands. You have to be level 20, I believe, to tame a horse. Sorry, backtrack. You need to be level 10 to tame a horse, but you can get the saddle at level 20. So yeah, Ragnarok, great place, and it makes it easy to start out with there too. The only downside with that is if you do want to transfer over to another map, there are ways, but it's a little tricky. But, let's see. Tyler recently started a Genesis Part 1 save and tamed 2 Bassies. Female has a health stat of almost 20,000 and was a 145 too. That seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems really good. I haven't tamed Bassies in so long. I'm not one of those people that literally, like, if you tell me, hey, I tamed this creature with this melee, I don't know. I don't know how much that converts to and everything like that. I just can look at a stat and go, that seems good, but I have no idea. But yeah, no, 20k seems pretty good for health on a Bassie right off the bat. Because then once you imprint, I mean, what is that? That probably brings it up from 20 to like 27, maybe even more than that. Maybe you're even looking at 30. That'd be pretty good, especially if you have better than a primitive saddle. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Watch, I'm not going to be able to get this. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to get this. I'm going to die. No, I'm not. A Capro saddle? Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay. Capro saddle. Well, it couldn't have been a Thyla saddle. We already got that one, so you know what? I can't complain. It's a great saddle. I just don't like Capros. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea how to even tame a Capro. They got to be knockout, right? Imagine it's... Imagine Capra as a passive tame. Like when it bites you. How cool would that be, actually? So it has to grab you, and then as it's in your mouth, that's how you passively feed it. That would actually be kind of cool. I don't know. But anyways, let's head over to Herbivore Island finally. Let's see if we can find a Phiomia on there. I don't care what level the Phiomia is. We ended up getting a saddle from the Winter Wonderland event. I think it's like a 60-something saddle, so I don't really care. It's not like it's not the end of the world. If it's a high level one, cool. If it's not, cool. I don't really, you know. Oh. We have no trank arrows. Oh my god. Alright, well there's a 140 over here. Oh my god. Alright, let's go back to base first. I could have sworn I took out trank arrows. Where the hell did they go? So yeah, it's a knockout tame. I assumed it was a knockout tame, but I think that'd be really cool. I think that would be really funny. Like, with a Capro, as it's grabbing you, like, once it grabs you and it's literally, like, running around with you, if you had to passively feed it that way or something like that, and, like, I think that would be really cool. Coming to ARK editions really soon. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. But, hey, Jessica, welcome to the live stream. You know what I hate this on the Maywing, I'm gonna be honest. I hate that the spyglass doesn't zoom in or anything. It's still just, it's literally the same view as what you have. I do need to start looking at, not for right now, but we do need to start looking at Mo shops fairly soon. If we're eventually gonna go tame ourselves a Desmodus, which we are, 100%. I know the Desmodus is one of those that... It's obviously a Fjordur creature, but it's a must. Let's be honest. It's one of those tames that you have to get as soon as you can and everything like that. So once we get ourselves high enough to get a Desmodus, because I usually don't like taming stuff before we get the saddle. Of course, Polly, the Pelagornis that we got, was an exception, because I personally never tamed a Pelagornis before, so I was okay with kind of making the exception to the rule. But most of the time, I'll never tame a creature unless I'm at the level to get the saddle, you know? Now, granted, if I did get the saddle in a drop, you know, then that's a different story. But if not, I think we gotta wait till, what did we say, level 73 or something like that, until maybe 78 until we get the Desmodus saddle. And then right when we hit that level, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be pretty much priority, because it's a staple. You have to have it, basically. So... maybe not. Maybe I didn't grab it. I don't know. Oh, you know, I don't know. All right, we got 77 arrows. That's fine. That'll cover it. All right. Let's head back to Herbivore Island. Do I have the Equus with me? I don't. Okay. Get the Equus. Let's first make the scissors. Let's get the metal out of here. And let's put this stuff away. We don't need you. And we don't need you right now. Scissors, why? Oh, flint. Okay. We need flint. Okay. Got a little bit of flint. I don't know why. I feel like it said 32 flint. There we go. Okay. 74 in order to get a Desmodus. Okay, so we do have a bit. But that's fine. Mind you guys, too, we're level 68, right? Just looking at the stupid dunce cap. We're level 68. We've only gotten ourselves, in the entire series so far, I can only remember getting one Explorer Note from the island. We did get a couple on Genesis 2 just because of, like, traveling and looking for loot drops and all that kind of stuff. I have gotten a few technically because once you discover, quote-unquote, a new area, you get Explorer Notes, and Helena says whatever. Yeah. But besides that, most of it has not been from Explorer Notes, and that's a huge, huge one for us. So eventually, that's going to be kind of interesting, getting some Explorer Notes. But, yeah, levels are going to skyrocket at that point. But honestly, staying at 0.25 has worked out really, really well for us. Let's take off the hat, just so you guys can see kind of what we're looking at right now, right? Okay. So really shaggy haircut, the whole nine. Now, if you use the scissors, we're going to apply, and then we're going to do left click. Now, we only have access to default, because we have none of these achievements. One of them is like, the romantic haircut is 60-70% of the map uncovered. You know, and some of them are killing bosses, some of them are killing the overseer, some of them are, you know, whatever. We're going to go to facial hair for a second, and we're going to click one of these options. Now, the lighting is off, but right now this is the mustache. And the mustache, in order to get this, I'm going to see if I can, you know what we're going to do? Let's turn towards the light. Where's the light? I guess here? That right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, you guys just can't see my face, period. Alright, so we're going to do a default haircut just for the heck of it, just so I can get this haircut. Just so it makes it easier for you guys to see the facial hair specifically. But, for right now, we're just going to accept this and we're going to cut our hair. So, eventually, we'll have longer hair. But, when it comes to the beard, and you can do this with the hairstyles and everything, I just want to use the beard as an example. As you can see, we only have the default unlocked, right? But if I click this one, you guys can see it's a mustache, right? Mustache, you can only unlock when you defeat Gamma on, Overseer on Gamma unlocks the mustache, right? Let's kind of look. Maybe we want to go like... it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll cut it completely gone, right? But I am using the mustache setting. As you guys can see, it grows as a big, big mustache. All I'm going to say is, wait a couple episodes and see what we end up getting. That's all I'm going to say from that. Because guess what, guys? We're going to have a mustache without actually getting the achievement. And I'll show you guys that off in the next couple episodes. But for right now, you're going to have to take my word for it. Once the hair grows on up, believe me, you will see it's not going to be the normal beard that we normally get. It's actually going to be the mustache, which is kind of crazy. So, if you know which number or which line your specific hairstyle is that you like, you don't technically have to get the achievement for it. You just click on it, and it will automatically give you that hairstyle. Unless they changed it. We'll have to see what happens. Give it a couple of episodes. we'll see if we end up with a mustache or not. And the reason why I went with the mustache is because, well, yeah, in real life I have a mustache. Right now I don't. Technically we are just coming out of winter here in North Carolina, so is that a ring around it? It's a white drop. Okay. It's sad that I'm actually contemplating going for that, even though it's a white drop. But it does have a ring around it. I forgot the Equus. Son of a... We have the mammoth. We have the mammoth. We're fine. Let's go. But anyways. Yeah, so we'll see, hopefully in the coming episodes. I'll mention it again. Probably by Friday's episode, I would say. We'll probably be able to see a little bit of a mustache and stuff growing in, but yeah, it's crazy. As long as you know what order or what number your particular facial hairstyle is or hairstyle is, yeah. It was an old bug in the game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure it's still there, which is cool. So, we're gonna knock out this Phiomia. I don't have bolas or anything. I actually forgot. I thought the Phiomia went away. I thought it despawned. It's this one right here, isn't it? Oh, and you're nice colors, too. Alright, let's put everyone on passive. I think I just did that, but just in case. I don't have bolas. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to shoot and run. Oh my god. No, 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 you're gonna go out in the water. You're gonna... No! No! It's not taking oxygen. Oh, thank God. I forgot they get headshots. I was waiting for it to literally come out here, and then you would just see it go plop into the water, and we would end up losing it. Oh my god. But anyways, okay, cool. We got ourselves a Phiomia. Now we just have to, dunce cap and all, we just have to get ourselves a little bit of berries. And this guy is great for berry gathering. Damn it, wrong button. Personally, I just prefer using the Equus as opposed to the mammoth. Just because the mammoth I do just prefer using specifically for wood and thatch. But, you know, it's a great berry gatherer too. In my opinion, the mammoth is the best utility tame that you can get. I know, guys, I know you guys are going to say Strider. I get it. Yes, the Strider's great. The Strider's nice and shiny and all that stuff. The mammoth, in my opinion, is still the best. The weight reduction on the thing, the fact that it gathers berries, it gathers wood, it gathers thatch. I mean, look at all this. This is absolutely nuts. And that was from, what, 3-4 hits, basically? And this is also 243 damage. And it has no imprint on it, because it's not a baby or anything. We tamed this out in the wild, so, like, yeah, nah, this thing's really good. The mammoth in general is just really good. Alright, let's see how this food stat is. It's already pretty far down. We're going to let this food stat sit for a little bit longer. I'm going to put 200 measure berries in it. I think that's going to be well more than enough, but that would have been really funny. We hyped up getting this Phiomia, and then literally I knock it out in the water. Oh my god. Absolutely nuts. But, still really cool. Okay. Got ourselves a Phiomia. We don't need any of this. Yes, we do. Let's take the Narcos. Because we'll throw this on the Equus when we get back, and we'll make a little bit of narcotic. Why not? Oh my god. The dunce cap. Anyways. But what is your favorite utility tame out of all of them? I know a lot of people are going to say the Strider, because it is really good, don't get me wrong. It's great. I've always loved the mammoth. I've talked about that so many times. I just love how it is, period. Long story short. That's just, you know, my opinion and everything. But, question for you guys, too. Obviously, we have, or at least I brought back to the chat. What do I need? I need food. you know, let's get water while we're at it too. Obviously, I have brought back memberships and stuff to the channel, right? So if you guys want to become S2Fers, basically, it is for right now. It is basically just to help support me and everything like that, help support YouTube, the channel, the whole nine. There's no perks or anything with it. You're not obligated to, obviously, but I did want to ask you guys a few questions about it because I did have a couple of ideas that I'm thinking about making as membership perks, and I wanted to go over with you guys and basically get your opinion. Do you guys like the idea? Do you guys not like the idea? So, I get a lot of comments from you guys on the episodes saying like, hey, you should tame this, or you should go do this, you should whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So I was kind of thinking as a perk, what would happen is, as a YouTube member, you would end up being able to pick an episode, right? So, like, for example, I do get comments a lot from, oh, what's his name? Oh my god. I just literally had it in my head and I just drew a blank. Hey, the Phiomia is ready. Sweet. Okay, let's get the Phiomia, and let me try to figure out, oh my god, what's his name? Why am I forgetting this? I literally, oh my god. Okay, you know who you are when I say this, basically, but someone keeps commenting that I should go tame a carbo, right? And so the idea with the perk would be specifically like, this person would basically suggest, hey, this episode, go tame a carbo. And that would be the episode. And what's nice about that, too, is that same person would end up being able to name the creature. Or it might be like, hey, today, go build a house on Ragnarok. And that would be like a live stream or something like that. But, yeah, so that would be kind of like a perk. And the episode would be dedicated to that specific person, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm kind of spitballing with a few ideas. Of course, some of them would be based off of specific games and stuff like that. Like, I do have one perk, but it would be based off of Minecraft. If Minecraft did ever come to the channel, I would probably set something up like, apparently there's now a way that you're allowed to have other people join your single-player world on Minecraft. So maybe that would be kind of like a membership perk. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I know it's like invite only. So I'd have to figure out if Minecraft was ever to come to the channel, that could be a potential perk. I don't know. But, of course, the biggest thing for right now is it's really just to help support me, help support the channel, the whole nine. Like I mentioned, you guys aren't obligated to do it or anything like that. Just by liking, just by subscribing to the videos and everything, it is an immense amount of help for the channel. Again, it's just, you know, if you guys have the extra cash, if you guys want to support me and support the channel a little bit further, yeah, that's a way in doing so. And I'm going to be honest, I honestly am always so, I don't know what it is, I'm always so nervous. I think it's just a natural thing to be like, cynically, it's like you're asking for money. And I don't like doing that. I really don't. But, like, you know, we talked about it before. None of this is good. We're getting rid of this. This channel does take a lot of time and everything. It does take, it's not like I put these videos together in, like, 20, 30 minutes. Most of the episodes and everything per week basically take, an episode usually takes about 4.5, 5 hours to record, another 2, 3 to edit and everything like that. So yeah, I mean, you know, YouTube is a full-time job, you know, so yeah, that's kind of the whole ramble and everything behind it basically. But whatever support you guys give, highly appreciated. Make sure to smash that like button, make sure to subscribe too. What that does is, YouTube algorithm-wise, it helps push the video out to more people, or, in this case, the live stream and everything. So, if you guys can, if you haven't pressed the like button already, make sure you do so in this live stream if you're enjoying it. If you're not, I apologize. Hopefully you are. If you're here, you probably are enjoying the live stream. If you're not, though, I'm totally okay with criticism. Like, let me know in the comments, like, I never expect anyone to look at my videos and stuff and live streams and say, oh my god, it was so perfect, everything was amazing. It's nice and all, but I totally love getting criticism too, because it only helps build me and helps build up the channel a little bit more when I hear, hey, you know, you're saying a little too much, or you do this when maybe you shouldn't do that as much. And, you know, some of them are, some of the criticisms are a little harsh and stuff that I get, but at the same time, it's all good notes. Everything's good notes specifically, basically. So if you guys ever do have those kind of things where you're like, maybe it would be better to do X, Y, Z, you know, let me know. I like the criticism. I like getting feedback and stuff like that. But Aiden, thank you so much for stopping on by. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. You'll be able to check out the rest of the live stream on the channel. Everything live stream wise does get uploaded to the channel afterwards. So if you guys want to go back and watch this live stream again, if you guys missed a little part of it and you want to make sure you didn't miss anything of the live stream, you can go ahead, check out the channel, and it'll be all on there. But thank you, Aiden, for stopping on by. All right, so we got ourselves a Phiomia here. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go a little bit more, this is not really going to make a lot of sense, but I'm going to make this a little bit more what I would consider realistic. The Phiomia is going to be on this side, okay? Because if we're going to be using compost and stuff like that, we're going to want it as far away as possible from the base. We don't necessarily want it there. Yes, guys, I know, in-game you can't smell anything, but if we're thinking that this is a real situation, you're going to want this compost bin further away. So, I think it makes more sense to put the composts on this side. Now, the way that we're going to do it is we are going to get a little unrealistic now. I'm going to face them this way, just so we can fit about 4 right here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all going to kind of hang out like sideways, essentially. So they're going to stick out kind of this direction, basically, is where we're going with this. But in order to make compost, we're going to have to use some engram points again. Jesus. I'm wondering if anyone's keeping a track of how many engram points have been spent in this episode. I want to say it is literally, it's got to be 700 at least so far. Like, we are just spending every point that I've gotten. I am way too far at this point. What am I doing? Compost is a lot further up. What am I doing? Should be right around here, right? Feeding trough. Okay, it's a little bit further up than the feeding trough. There it is, compost bin. Okay, so we need 12 fiber, 15 thatch, 50 wood. I'm not even going to use a dino for that. That's really easy. There we go. All right, that should be enough. And then we need 50, so I'm going to need 200 wood. Really? 197? Really? Oh my god, forget it. Forget it, forget it. We'll just do this. There we go. All right, so that'll be a total of... compost bin, 4. Perfect. All right. No, I get that. I get that some people will take it. And believe me, there are some comments that I get that I'm just like, nah, I'm not answering it. Like, nope. But, yeah, no, obviously there's certain things that, of course, yes, obviously, I'll be the brutally honest guy. If the channel was that perfect and everything in its own way, why wouldn't we be at the 1 million+ subscribers that Syntac has? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So, there's a certain reason behind it, and all I'm asking is if you guys, you know, and it doesn't have to be anything, it's constructive criticism, let's put it that way. Not saying you suck, or do this, or, you know, and obviously there's certain things that are easier and harder to do. The example is actually an example that I have gotten before, which is why I did mention that. And believe me, it is a heck of a lot harder than it seems. It's just one of those habits that has kind of filled... there we go, I just did it again. Jesus Christ. It's one of those habits that just never seems to go away. There are certain moments where it doesn't necessarily happen a lot, and then there's some where it's just... it's literally an time bomb has gone off. But yeah, no, that's actually something I am trying to work on, is trying to not say as much in my videos. It's a hell of a lot harder than it seems. But in order to make ourselves fertilizer, we're going to have to go ahead and throw in a little bit of thatch. I am going to do a total of... I'm going to do a total of 100 thatch each. I think it's only 50 that you need, but we're going to keep kind of getting poop and keep filling it up and filling it up, so might as well just have 100 in there right away. Let's see. So that's 200. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Next step is going to be making the Phiomia pupe. Nice, yes. Gonna make the Phiomia pupe. But yes, next step, it's got a little bit of fertilizer and everything going. So in order to do that, there's a couple of ways to do it. Of course, there's the cryopod trick that I showed you guys, or you feed a Phiomia just a ton of stems. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make sure it doesn't die in the process. But let's give them all this. And let's go on a bit of an explosion. So let's do that. I've spent 505 engram points in this episode. Oh my god, that's absolutely nuts. That's a lot. I'm gonna be honest, it does seem like that's not as much as I thought, but that's still a lot. Alright, but we got a ton here. Let's go ahead and just pick up all of it. And I'm going to fill these guys up. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that. And I know there's going to be an extra feces in each one. It takes 50 thatch, 3 feces in order to make 1 fertilizer. So, going by this, it's going to basically make 2 fertilizer, and then we're going to have a remainder of 1. You know what? I am going to take them all out, actually. I'm going to take them all out because we're going to use this feces to, again, act as a fertilizer for the crops that are currently going right now. So, and by the way, in this series, too, the fertilizer, the crops, I mean, they are just set up as 1.0. They're set up as default and everything. So, they don't get an increase in time or anything like that. It's literally just... you know, that's just all they got. So we're out of fertilizer. They currently have roughly 39,000, 39,000, 31,000, and 39. So we'll need to give you 1 eventually, too. Do you have... no, you don't have... do you? No. Okay. But that's fine. So, what else do we want to do here? Let's see. So we got this set up. I did want to make a couple of walls, because I do want to see if I can do my little trick that I did on Aberration in the last series. And what I ended up doing was, instead of using the walls like this and putting up the window frames, I ended up putting greenhouse behind the wall, so it looks like a window, but it doesn't have that windowy look to it. I'm gonna see if we can do that. Let's just do 1 for now, because I want to see if I get the snap point right. Oh wait, it's gonna be in here. But let's see if I can get this right. Yes, that was it. Okay, cool. So this is how it's going to look. We're going to make 2, 3, 4. I always put the compost far away and then also box them off of the door so they have their own shed. Oh, that's a good one too, actually. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good... I'm like trying to visualize it in my head. Okay. Yeah, no, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, come on. Snap in the right spot. Thank you. So, I know it's going to look a little wonky on the inside like that, but from the outside, it looks really nice in my opinion. So, let me get these guys set up here. It's going to be a little bit tough with this in the way. Oh, there it was. Okay. So, this is how it looks from the outside, and in my opinion, yeah, that just looks a lot nicer to me. I don't know if you guys think it looks nicer or anything, but I think this looks a lot nicer than using the, like the little window framey things that you put in. I'm gonna make 2 more. I can only make 1 more. Damn it. Or, we unlock the engram and use more of our points. No, we're not. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a wall. And then I'm going to go out and get a little bit more crystal. That's what we're going to do. Because I was thinking, no, let's just unlock the engram and we'll just do what we did before. But I don't want to do that. I really like how that looks. That, to me, just looks like a natural window. And it just looks really good, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it looks really good like this. So, yeah, it just looks a little bit more, in my opinion, it just looks more like an actual house. You know what I mean? I like the look. It does, admittedly, it looks wonky on the inside like this, but I'm okay sacrificing that. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I did this on the Aberration. I did this in the last series when we were on Aberration. A bit of a tongue twister there. And, yeah, no, it ended up looking really nice. I ended up doing one of these rooms. That's what I should have done. Why did we do that? Why didn't you guys tell me? We should have made one of these rooms the greenhouse. Yeah, so guys, in the last series, it might have been 2 series ago at this point, when we were on Aberration, I ended up doing a similar build to this. It might be the exact build now that I think about it. But long story short, we ended up using this side specifically. We had to use this line specifically. We ended up making this just a greenhouse room. And then this side was the whole crafting area and everything. And then in the same build, I think we went up a floor higher. Because we ended up doing a spiral staircase. Maybe not. Maybe this was the build. Oh my god, was this the build? Wow, I thought this was like such a creative build, and now that I think about it, did we already build this? I think we went one higher, because I feel like we had an actual floor to work with. So, Alan, to answer your question, no, that is not... I don't believe we did... Okay, so we did do fence foundations, but we didn't do it on this side here. We did it on these sides. And the reason why we did it on these sides was to get this snap point. In order to get this, it's because we actually took the wooden window wall and we moved it to the furthest snap point on the outside. And in order to do that, you need to use a ceiling. You basically connect this... Look at that, guys. Look at that little mustache coming on in. Who told you? I told you. I told you it works. But anyways, you put a ceiling on the outside here, right? And as you're standing on the ceiling, when you're ready, when you're putting up the wall, you basically bring your camera as far down as possible. Eventually, you'll see it that it snaps on the furthest snap point, which is essentially flush with the wall like this. Because we've went flush with the wall like this, the glass ceiling that we've just put in is the actual original snap point. So, oh my god, it looks so cheesy right now. I'm not turning the camera towards me. That cheesy rat mustache stage that we're in right now. But yeah, long story short, no. If you have any questions, check out the last live stream. I did it all on there so you can see exactly how I put this wall in to begin with. And that's how this is snapping the way that it is. So no, it has nothing to do with fence foundations. But if you do fence foundations, you can theoretically do the same exact thing. But, all right. I need another wall. That's what we were doing. I need another wall. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get that done. So, Crystal, where are we going to go? We could go... Oof. It's already late. We could go back to Polymer Mountain. Where is there another form of crystal? I wonder if this crystal over here has spawned back yet. Let's check there first. If not, where else could we get crystal? Oh, by the way, guys. Actually, not by the way, but question. Actually, we'll start this out with a bit of a preface. I'm going to let you guys know how the voting is currently going. And I think this is going to kind of set up the next question because before the live stream, Subnautica was at like 60-something%, so I really doubt it turned around. I mean, maybe it did, but I really doubt it turned around, so I'm assuming at this point it's going to be Subnautica, but we'll see in a minute here. Posts. All right, so we're currently at 99 votes, and Subnautica is still at 62%. Yeah, so with Subnautica, do you guys... Okay, so as you guys know, with the ARK videos, when I go underwater, I do the ARK underwater sound. You know, like I make it all muffled and everything like that for immersion. Do you guys want that in Subnautica or not? Because if it's in Subnautica, it's going to be pretty much the entire episode. Because, I don't know if you guys know this about Subnautica, it's underwater. So, yeah, do we basically do... Where am I going to get crystal from now? Do we basically do the muffled underwater sound for everything in Subnautica, or do I not do it for the Subnautica series? Let me know what you guys are thinking, basically. Yeah, we ended up using that a little bit earlier, so we're not going to be able to get crystal. Let's just go to Polymer Mountain. It's fine. Yeah, we're already over here. That's the great thing about having the... that's the great thing about having the Maywing, is the fact that, you know, these trips on an Argent would take literally the entire night into the next morning. With the friggin' Maywing, it's a nice, quick little, just come on over, you know, we'll do a little glide. I think it's going to be too much, too. So I think probably not. Oh, yeah, that's true. The crystal by the mosh pit. I forgot about that. That's right, there's metal up there. I mean, not metal. There's metal up there, too, I think. But, yeah, there is crystal up there. I've not grabbed that crystal yet, no. I'm a little hesitant on going for this one. This is going to sound so stupid. I don't want to go for this one because there's an Explorer note, like, right there. And I don't want to get the Explorer note yet. Because you're not going to be able to hear it, and I can't actually change the volume. Alright, we're going to... I love how I'm not sneaky when it comes to dinos. I'm going to be very sneaky when it comes to getting these things of crystal, though. Because I don't want to unlock the Explorer note. Now watch, a friggin' Karka is gonna come up and kill us. I'm literally trying to be nice and sneaky to not get an Explorer note. I feel like this is like a, I could do like a Natural Geographic right now with this. Oh, man. But anyways, let's see if I can... Nope, I can't even get to that. Okay, so we got way too much crystal. All right. 200 I think is fine. I think we can throw out the 58. I still can't move? Shoot. Oh, it's the wood. Duh. All right, it should be good now. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's just go. That's fine. We'll go. But yeah, I think it would be too much. So yeah, I think we're gonna... But that's why I ask, because imagine I did the whole first episode and it's just the muffled sound the entire time. Yeah, I don't want to get the Explorer notes on live streams, especially because currently we have, right now, I don't think there's been a patch or anything for it, and there might be a way to do it on my end. I might have to change a couple of the settings up. But basically, what'll end up happening is the Explorer note is... The volume's so low on it, it's like she's whispering. So, I have to literally turn the volume... Oh, Explorer note. Wait. Okay. Nope, we're good. We're good. That's... Okay, we're not in the redwoods. Okay, good. Get that Explorer note. No. Okay. Go back, buddy. Okay. Not Explorer note. Let's get this drop. Yep. No. Never mind. Let's go back to base. More useless than the friggin' blueprint. A blueprint for a lance. Oh, man. So have I ever tried Twitch for live stream? So no, actually. I do have a Twitch channel. Yeah, like there's an actual Twitch S2F gaming channel. But no, I don't actually... Ooh. It's a level 12? Oh. Damn. I love tech Quetzals. I personally have never had one before. I would love to get one. But anyways, answering your question. So, no, I do not have a Twitch. I'm actually, you know what it is? It's kind of funny. I prefer doing actual videos over live streaming. I do live streaming because I really enjoy doing this, like spending time with you guys, catching up the whole nine. That's why I really wanted to incorporate it into the single-player series. But if I had the choice between the two, I would prefer doing single-player stuff. You know what I mean? I just feel a little bit more comfortable with this. Obviously, we've had a lot of rants and everything. And I do tend to get very off-topic very quickly. So, you know, even with live streams now, I've been doing live streams for... it's been a year, I would say at least, of doing live streams and stuff. I still get nervous every time I start a live stream. Like, you guys can't hear it, but literally I sit here, like, right when I put the live stream on, and it's on, the live stream's gonna start soon. Like, you guys can technically hear me, like, if I start talking and everything, but I'll sit here and I'm like, okay, do I start now? Do I start now, or do I... Like, I get really nervous with it, so, and I don't think that's a good fit for Twitch and everything, too, but at the same time, I've also built up this channel on YouTube so much that I don't want to go over to Twitch or anything. The channel's been built on YouTube. I would stay on YouTube specific. See? I told you guys. Mustache. Mustache. Told you. You don't need the unlocks. You don't need anything. Just the damn... Just as long as you know which slot it's in. Yeah. You can get whatever hairstyle you personally want. Let's put it that way. So... we're gonna go back. We're gonna change our hair now. Because why the hell not? Oh, wait, no, I have to wait for it to fully grow. Shoot. Yeah, because it's not gonna show me what the options are until we literally... That's fine. Okay, it's fine. It is what it is. But, looking here, this is kind of how the base is looking, and it's not a huge upgrade, mind you. I mean, we put a couple windows on. Personally, I think the windows look 10 times better than using the other ones. We got that. We also got our greenhouse going there, which is nice. What are we currently looking at time-wise? Because I did want to... We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so we got about 30-ish minutes left of the live stream. So, I've been putting it off long enough. I think we have to go to the Redwoods. Shit. I don't want to go. One second. I really don't want to go to the Redwoods. Sorry, I'm just having a little soda, guys. Give me 1 second. That's true. So a lot of people go live on Twitch and then do edits on here. But here's kind of how I look at it. I'd be starting from scratch on Twitch. And I don't know. I'm one of those, I like things a little bit easier and everything. And yeah, maybe Twitch is a little bit better. Maybe it would suit me a little bit more. But, you know, everything's here on YouTube. I'm just going to keep it all on YouTube. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, you know. But, let's see. Redwoods. All right. We're good with that. We do need honey, though. But if we're going to the Redwood... Oh, God, we got to use more friggin' engram points, don't we? Because here's what I'm thinking. If we're going to the Redwoods, we might as well put on tree tap saps. Which means we need to make a... Oh, no, do I have to go over to Aberration in order to unlock it? No. You do. No. Alright. We're not going to go to Aberration, but I can go over to another map and unlock this. This is the... Oh, that's the metal. What about the wood clip platform? I think they're all technically Aberration, aren't they? Like, you can't use normal... No, they're tree platform. Tree platform I should be able to unlock, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Tree. Hey, we can unlock it. Oh, holy crap, it takes a lot of materials. 600 cementing paste, 600 fiber, 200 metal ingot, and 1600 wood? Jesus. Okay. We'll be able to do that, though. But we might as well just get everything done, you know what I mean? Alright. We don't have enough cementing paste. Okay. Fiber, very easy. Because we have this guy. 593 Ascendant Mill Sickle. Alright, so this will get the fiber nice and easy. I don't... I think it's better at this point to just... Yeah, look at that. 600 already. I don't know how much we need. I think this is already good enough. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're just going to get all of the stone. You have stone on you already? You don't. Okay. Get some stone. And we have the Equus right here. That's going to take a really long time, though. Yeah, we may have to go Castroidy hunting again. Damn. Oh my god, you're going to take like 6 years. Okay, let's do this. Put all the berries on you. And then we need chitin. Alright, come on, Dodicrus. Oh god, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, thank god. I had a feeling in my head, I'm like, I'm going a little too far back, aren't I? Oh, and now you're not going to be able to... Okay, no, we can just do this. Let's back up. So stupid. Oh my god. Alright. So what we're going to do is, we're going to put all this stone onto Oreo. Or we're going to put as much as we can. Maybe not all of it, but... Okay, or all of it. That works too. Nighthawk, unfortunately, is going to lose all of its chitin. How much cementing paste do we need? We only needed... Oh my god. I don't even know if that's enough. How much were we off by? Poor Nighthawk is going to have literally nothing food-wise. Oh my god. I'm going to starve this poor thing out. Alright. The wood is easy to come by. I'm not too concerned about that. This cementing paste, I need 195. Oh my god. Yeah, no. We're going to just have to raid beaver dams. Alright, but we can gather a little bit more stone, and I think that's the issue. I think it's the stone. I don't think it's we don't have enough chitin. So let's see. We'll go a little bit more, and let's see. But yeah, I wanted to do everything in one big trip, but I think we're going to have to split it up here. And I think what I'm going to do is... Let's get the stone first onto this thing. Yes, that's 173 right there. Okay. Take a couple of measure berries off. Still 173. Oh, no! That's crazy. Wait, do we have any keratin? Alright, let's remove the fiber. I really wanted to get bees in this one. I may... Yeah, that's the one downside that I'm using chitin. I kind of wish I kept throwing out keratin and stuff. I should have kept it. Damn it. Do I have keratin anywhere else? Because I really would rather use... Oh, I do have some keratin. Okay, cool. Not much, but, you know, it's better than nothing. And I have one chitin. Okay, that'll really help us out. But, you know what? That 100 keratin could actually put us over the line. So let's see if that is, in fact, enough. Let's Let's see. $200. Alright, screw it. Alright, so you're going to take a really long time. I want to... Redwoods at night is not sounding good, guys. So... we have 20 minutes left. We're probably going to... You guys know how this works. You know the live stream's going longer than 3 hours, right? We never get this on point at 3 hours, because I've already come up with, I want to get the bees. Yeah. Alright. Let me do this. I'm going to have to wait a few minutes anyways for that to actually finish on up. At this time, I'm going to run, I'm going to use the restroom, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to put you guys on Be Right Back. Once I get back, I'm going to switch it over to daytime just because, again, it's going to be impossible to see and everything. So, because I do want to get the bees done at this point, but it's going to be impossible seeing them in the middle of the night. So, we need rare flower, too, in order to tame them. So, we're going to have to go out and get rare flower, too. And there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be done while checking out the mustache. So, let me put you guys on Be Right Back. Let me go do those things. Once we get back, I'll make sure... I'll change the time of day, too, because it's going to get dark in the next minute here, so it doesn't make sense, really. And we'll go bee hunting. And, yeah, we'll do that. So, be right back, guys. And I will... yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. Alright, so I am back here. Sorry, I'm just on Dododex right now, just looking up how much we need to tame a bee and everything. Okay, to tame a queen giant bee, you must first destroy her nest. The nest has 5,000 health. Okay. And it doesn't make a difference. We can literally feed it whatever. Royal mutton will be 1, rare flower will be 2, simple kibble will be 1. Okay. Have we seen an ovis? I I guess I could use raw prime meat. It doesn't really make a difference. Okay, let me bring you guys back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so... Oh my god, I forgot my drink in the other room. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right. Yeah, you ever have that worst feeling that you're like, you have a drink, and you're like, oh, I need ice because it's kind of warm. And then you realize you have no more ice. Ugh. Worst feeling ever. But anyways, okay, so we need to get rare flour, or we need to get mutton. I haven't seen an ovis. I don't think it really makes a difference. But I'm trying to think what creature... Probably the Deinonychus would be the best for taking out the thingy. Yeah, we'll leave them over there. That's fine. Oh, actually, because I left for a little bit... Alright, 200 cementing paste is done. For some reason, I was like, wait, it only made 200? Like, I felt like we were making a lot more than that. But no, 200's fine. Okay. So now we just need the wood specifically in order to make ourselves this. And then we're going to make this. Oh, I need more metaling. Oh my god, I need cementing paste again. Son of a... You've got to be kidding me, really? So after all this, we're still going to have to go raid beaver dams anyways. Because if we're doing this, I want to have 4 total. We're going to need to raid beaver dams regardless. I can make 7 right now. Okay. This takes 600. But I could make 4 of these right now. Yeah, we're going to have to raid beaver dams regardless, so... I think the raiding of the beaver dams is easier to do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go beaver dam raiding again. Alright, yeah. Because we're going to need the cementing paste. We're going to need a little bit more. Where else on the island, guys, do you find beavers and stuff? What? Well, alright, try it again, because there's no way... There's a bee right... I don't need the platform. There's a bee thing right here. Now, we do have to check something first, though. I'm scared in doing this. Usually you hear the buzzing, that's the problem. Oh, no, we're definitely getting attacked. Okay. Okay. So there's yep, there's honey in there. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, that answered it. We don't even have to go anywhere. Literally, I can just do it from here. Sweet. We got 5 giant bee honey, too. That's actually pretty good. Let's put this on the Maywing. Okay, so we need to get rare flowers. In order to get rare flowers, we need to go to the swamp. We're already near the swamp, so... Don't we have to go to the swamp? Or am I thinking or am I thinking, like, the plant species seed things? Nah, I think we're fine. I think it's, like, right over here. There's, like, certain... Yeah, it's these plants down here, I'm pretty sure. Is what you need. Mammoth. Alright, Mammut, let's go. Let's see. What is attacking me right now? Are you kidding me? Well, we got some rare flower. Oh my god, I did not mean to hit you. Alright, so the good news is we may not even need to do... We will in the future, guys, 100%. We'll have to get ourselves the... oh my god, everything and anything is coming in here to attack now. This is nuts. Alright, Dillo, I know you're gonna go for something too, so... We're gonna need the clip platform eventually, or the tree platform, and all that. Thank you. But for right now, because we already have a bee by base, I think it just makes more sense to do that right now. Oh my god, I forgot about the friggin' Parasaur. Imagine that's how I died. Alright, but I took the rare flowers, right? Okay, so we have a total of 44 rare flowers. Let's just go back to base and see if we can tame this first bee. I'm really not a fan of bees. Alright, but we're going to put on full ghillie in order to do this. I don't honestly really fully remember how to tame a bee, but I think you pretty much get rid of the nest, and then you just passively tame the queen bee. But don't, like, the other bees come after you or something? It's like something along those lines. Oop. Let's go in here for a quick second. I want to get this. We'll just take everything, and then I'll figure it out on the back end what we need. Pants we already have. Okay, so we're in full ghillie. Cool. Alright, let's put this stuff back. Alright. The game audio seems to have distinct from the... Okay, so... And that usually happens once we get further into the stream and everything like that. So, yeah, there's nothing... there might be a way that I can fix it. I personally just don't know. And... there is a way to do it. I would literally have to end the live stream and then just start streaming real quickly again. But, yeah, sometimes it happens, especially with longer live streams, that all of a sudden there's a little extra blip here and there, and then, yeah, we're kind of at that point. So, you know, it is what it is. It might sound annoying, guys. I do apologize. Hopefully, if you guys are watching this after the fact, too, after the live stream, hopefully it actually fixes it. Where's the, whatchamacallit? Might be further down here. Did I go too far? I thought it was literally right here. It might have been further down. Alright. But let's see if we can figure this out. So, Deinonychus. There it is. Okay. We're going to use the bow, because why the hell not? Before we do that, actually, yeah, we're going to use the crossbow instead. Nah, we're not going to use bug repellent. I think we'll be fine. I know that's an incredibly stupid thing to say, but I think we'll be fine. Wait, does this not work? Wait, does this not work on a bee's nest? Oh, there we go. much does this do, then? $91. Nope. All right, we're going to go back to this. All right, let's just keep clicking about 200 times. Oh, God. I thought I hit the carbo for a second. Hey, you are not in a good spot, buddy. You might want to, like... Yeah, I want to break this at a distance because... Alright, I think we can get off of you. I think we're fine on foot. I haven't done this in God knows how long, so I don't know if we're doing this correctly or not. We probably aren't. It's got to be on the verge of breaking soon, right? We've been 200 a pop. Yep, there we go. There wasn't a bee in it. That's oh. Yeah, so that's see, the mustache is coming in. Yeah, that's damn it. Damn. I was really hoping we didn't have to all right, so now we got to go back. We got to get the fluffs. We got to go look for beaver dams because we're probably going to have to go to the redwoods, so might as well prepare for that. We'll keep looking along, like, the cliff edges and stuff like that. But yeah, so what I should have assumed was if you go near the bee's nest and it doesn't make the buzzing sound, there's no bee in there. Like, there's no queen bee in there. So, yeah. Damn. All right. Let's go beaver hunting again. Or at least beaver dams and whatever. Where do we find other beaver dams? So I'm going to check the usual spots, the spots that we just checked, but is there any other place that I've missed or anything along the way? Let me... Oh, God, we might not... Okay, we're going to make this. We're fine. I always get scared that we're not going to make this, and a capro is going to jump out and get us. Hello, Titanosaur. Alright, but we'll start by checking over here first. Damn, that kind of stinks. Alright, there's a bee's nest over there. So we'll have to check that one and see if there's a buzzing sound or not. I don't see any beavers or anything here, and I don't see any dams, so we're going to move on. But first we're going to head over here. Yeah, I don't hear the buzzing sound. So we can gather honey from this. But I don't think we're gonna be okay. Wait a second, I'm wearing full ghillie. Aren't I able to grab honey now without getting stung? Or is that the, or is that when you actually have a beehive of your own? Well, we're gonna find out real quick here. I'm not going to die, at least. That's good. Alright, so we took a little bit of initial damage, but that's it. Oh. Okay. This might not be too bad to start with, honestly. I mean, sure, I would love to get a bee and everything today. It almost makes me want to get a dire bear. Because dire bears will get 15, not 5. So you'll get more out of it. And that's usually why I don't end up taming bees. I'll usually just get a dire bear or something. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, for now, because I don't want the live stream going too long or anything either. Let's go back to base for a second. Let's kind of reevaluate everything that we have and what we want to do. But I think for the most part, I think we're not too shabby. I want to take a quick look, though, and see kind of where we're at, because I'm thinking it's going to take a while for the, well, yeah, we'll talk about the R Dire Bear in a second. So, because so we've already done the, okay, that is the one downside to fluffs. Oh my god, I just want to, like, barely get up on the spot here, and it just becomes chaos. Okay, there we go. So, we have our greenhouse. We did a little bit of work to the house. We've kind of made these windows, which I really like how they came out. We went ahead, we tamed the Phiomia. We have ourselves a little bit of honey. We already have the Deinonychus, so theoretically, if we ever do want to make kibble, all we have to do is essentially just breed up the Deinonychus, and we can use those eggs, no problem. We ended up getting ourselves obsidian today in order to get ourselves a haircut and everything. Oh, we're going to do one more thing. I totally forgot. One more thing that I do want to do. And no, it's not going to be tree tap and all that. We're going to need polymer. So, let's see if there's any Hesperornis in the area here. Come on, really? There's always Hesperornis here. There used to be Hesperornis right in my little pond here. Alright. Are there Hesperornis down that? What is that? Oh. Okay, there's a Hesperornis. Cool. Okay, let's get this Hesperornis. Let's get a little bit of polymer, because we're going to make one last thing. Now, I don't think we're going to do the redwoods. I don't think we're going to do a bee today or anything like that. I know, I said we were going to do it, and yeah, I'm kind of second-guessing it because I want to have that as a progression process. 23, we need a little bit more. So where's the other... Come on, get the stupid body. Oh my god, where's the Hesperornis body? Did I get it already? No, I didn't. 23. Oh, no. Come on. I just want to get rid of the piranha. Okay. Where's the Hesperornis? Where is that the body? No. I have a feeling one of these piranha ate the damn body. No. Let's have a quick look, just in case. Nope, there it is. Okay. Oh my god, it's like right below me. Come on. Come on, it's right there. Jesus. Come on, really? Alright, let's do it this way. I'm pretty sure this is the Hesperornis. It is, yes. Okay, drag. I just want the polymer from this thing. So, talking about the R Dire Bear. I've talked about the R Dire Bear multiple times. Essentially, if you guys are wondering what's the R Dire Bear, so the R Dire Bear is a asset that was used, that ARK actually made. They made an R variant Dire Bear, but it never really ended up making it to the main game. It's actually in the devlog and all that stuff and whatever, but on servers, you can actually have the R dire bear spawn on in. It's essentially a dire bear, but it has different looks and everything to it. You cannot get it on single player. You can't get it on console. The only way is through mods, servers, the whole nine, where you can type in the line of coding and everything, which I did have set up on the servers that we were running. Well, they're going to be ending in a couple weeks, but when it comes to the R dire bear in this series, personally, I really do want it. So I think what we're going to do is, and this is just kind of thought, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but once we tame a dire bear, I may do something along the lines of, if we tame 4 max level dire bears, like 2 males, 2 females, I'm going to quote unquote sacrifice them to then give us the R variant in exchange, if that makes sense. I don't know what the conversion's going to be yet. I just don't think 1 and 1 is a good conversion. I think if we get, like, 2 dire... Like, if we get a total of 2 dire bears, 2 dire bears would equal 1 R dire bear, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I think that might be kind of like a conversion that we'll do or something like that, because I really do prefer the R dire bear over the, over just the regular one, basically. So I don't know, though. We'll kind of figure it out when we get there. But right now, let's go ahead and make ourselves the harpoon launcher. Yes, the harpoon launcher is massively important. It's definitely, with the with Genesis 2 and everything coming out, the harpoon launcher has gotten major reasons to actually use this thing, and that's going to be in the form of net projectiles, which, of course, I've went ahead to Gen 2 already and unlocked this. We have a couple of net projectiles. We have a total of 3. Expect, guys, by the next episode, there's probably going to be a lot more than 3 to deal with at this point. I think we're in a good place. As much as I think getting bees and stuff today is going to help, I think we've made a decent amount of progress in this live stream. The beehive is going to take a little bit, because it's not every beehive, as you guys saw in the live stream, not every beehive actually has a queen in it. And I think for right now, the fact that we're able to just take beehives and everything, and we're able to just get the honey naturally, I think that's a good stepping stone for us to begin with. So for right now, for the first little bit, we'll just focus on grabbing the honey when need be. Then we'll get ourselves a beehive, and then eventually we'll get ourselves a dire bear, or we'll kind of, you know what I'm saying, like a progression line that way, where dire bear can get 15 honey, so that'll be the next progression that we do, and then eventually we'll get beehives and everything like that. Because again, we're not going to be pumping out kibble here like crazy or anything. It's only going to be used for specific dinos that we can make sure we get max levels with. So I think for right now, we're at a good point. We've done a little bit of work to the base with the windows. We've obviously went ahead and made ourselves the, greenhouse over there, so we're all good in that department. And we got ourselves a net projectile. We got ourselves a Thyla saddle in this one, guys. So really excited to show off a brand new Thyla here in probably a couple episodes, because you guys know I'm going to be jumping on that as soon as possible. The mustache is looking great. I think it does. Hopefully you guys do too. But I want to take this time and thank you guys so much for coming out to the live stream. I am going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you press that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. If you guys want to show further support for me, the channel, everything, you can do a super thanks. That is in the actual episode, so you do a one-time donation. Or if you guys want to join my my YouTube membership, the S2Fers, if you go over to the channel, there'll be a little link to send you on over there, the whole 9. But thank you guys so much for coming on out to the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.